What's going on, everyone? This week, concession, eviction, and internationalisation. What's going on, everyone? We're here with episode 178 of the Storm on the Beach podcast, talking about all things great and garbage this week. What's going on, Keelan?
Hello. I tried to use this photo of Daniel with lots of empty wine glasses in front of him, but as you can see, you can't see his head. At least on my screen, you can't see. It's just the glasses, and I don't seem to be able to change which portion of the photo I use. So it's just this for now. This is all the wines he drunk. Definitely not the people that were at this table before we sat down. But yeah, what is going on? So Daniel visited. We went to the football. And what else did we do? We did park run. We did a little park run down at Pirama. Pirama. Very picturesque park run. One end of it, you could see the Sydney Harbour Bridge, and the other end of it, you could see Anzac Bridge. So it's Pirama Park Run, the tale of two bridges. And just when you've seen one bridge, oh no, there's another bridge. Wow, there's so many bridges. Yeah. Jeff Bridges and the other one. I've got Bridge.
Michael.
Is it?
He's a basketball player.
Look, Jeff Bridges is the good one, right? Yeah, Jeff Bridges is the good one.
Yeah.
What's his brother's name? Quick, go. Bo Bridges. No one gives a fuck about Bo Bridges. Right? Yeah, no, look at him. Anyway, so yeah, it was Bridges. And the cafe near that park run happens to do freshly made Cine D's. So,
oh, nice.
Yeah, as we sampled those, they were crack-a-lackin'. And I've skipped my hot dog review and my SCG food review. Terribly sorry. That was the night before. All right, roll back the tape. So at the SCG. Which for those of you on YouTube, now you can see the SCG. There you go. The SCG gourmet pie, absolute fucking waste of time. It costs like $2 or $3 more than the $4.20, which was also like $2 more than the stadium dog. Just get 2 stadium dogs, like $6.
Yep.
Just get a stadium dog.
Take your own.
You could take your own, but I couldn't be bothered.
Yeah, fair.
I only had so much room in my bag, and I wanted to take my camera so I could take this photo. The person who put pre-sourced, mind you, the person who put the spiral, the DNA double helix of mustard and tomato on my dog might have been an artist.
Just perfect.
Absolute perfection. Either an artist or someone like a biochemist that's just been looking at DNA all the time.
Yeah.
Incredible. Or maybe there was some sort of automation. I suspect there's some bloke making $200K a year putting double helixes on these dogs that sell for $6.
Yeah. Either way, it starts with ore.
Yeah.
is how they get so good looking.
But yeah, the dog was good. That's what I would get again. And I gave it I reckon it hit pretty good, but I was hungry. It was a 9 on the hungry tum.
Yeah.
Weirdly enough, they sell 4 eggs at the SCG.
Really?
Yeah. And status quo, which you'd appreciate.
Great. 4X seems a bit
Off-brand?
off-brand and low market for the SCG.
Yeah, well, I was expecting Tui's.
Yeah, absolutely.
4X might seem lowbrow, but it certainly wasn't lowbrow prices.
No.
No. But yeah, so that was a lovely time. And then we went and saw theatre the next night. At the Fitz, hence our display of Daniel's wine glasses here outside the Fitz, which you aptly recognised the corner. You did a very good job. I didn't think there was much corner on display. You were quick off the mark.
Rainbolt handshake meme. That's a very niche reference.
Yeah, nice. That's a good one. Also has status quo on tap at the moment.
Oh, nice. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've probably got I feel like I've got a good memory of that sort of view. Noting I think we sat at that table at one point, but I sat on the other side of the window that's just above that table for a while waiting for you to arrive.
True. I did get there late.
Facing that same direction. And then there was that procession of runners that went past us after work while I was making eye contact with them, guzzling my pint midweek.
Your fourth pint probably at that point too.
It could have been my third, definitely.
Dangerous.
Yeah. It was good. Good spot. Good corner.
It is a great corner. Fitz was going off.
Yeah, nice.
As it always does. But yeah, that's my week so far. What's going on with you?
Oh, thanks for asking. No rugby this past weekend, so feeling pretty good, although I probably could have done some more stretching and I would have felt better, but certainly not sore, no new bruises, which is nice. Much like southeast Queensland, it's been raining here for the past week. We didn't get as big a downpour, I don't think, yesterday as up there, but we did have about 60 mils yesterday still. So my front paddock, front yard swimming pool is back in operation.
Well, it's good and bad.
Yeah.
Good if you want to go for a swim, bad if you don't.
Correct. And would you believe I actually got some mowing done on Saturday?
I legitimately do not believe that.
The sun was out for, I don't know, a few hours, and I marked out the really wet spots so I didn't get bogged, and I put some stakes in the ground there so I could avoid them, and I mowed.
Were they out of date or something? Or?
No. In fact, they were actually just golf club handles without heads on them.
So they weren't beef?
No, they weren't beef. So I didn't get bogged, and I got probably half of the mowing of that area and
fresh
done, and probably a third of it is now underwater. So
good timing. Yep.
Yeah. Got that sorted. But otherwise, pretty cruisy. I went to Sunday, made a trip out to Grafton. Was that Sunday? Yeah. Went out to the brewery out there. We were there sort of mid-afternoon-ish, in between lunch and dinner rush, so very quiet, but had a delightful Czech dark lager out there. They didn't have any of their old.
Oh yeah,
Grafton old.
Yep.
They were all out. They were fresh out of that. No cans, nothing on tap. So I had a dark lager instead.
Popular, or they stopped making it?
I think popular.
Well, that's good. That's positive.
Yeah. Especially with the cooler weather arriving too. But yeah, then got a bunch of takeaways. bring home, which have been delightful. Didn't get any food there. Instead, opted for the other reason. There was 3 reasons we went to Grafton. 1, to get Sam a new pair of boots. 2, to go to the brewery. And the 3rd was to go to Red Rooster. Because it's either there or Tweed Heads.
I was going to make a joke that you went to buy more chickens, but in a way, you did.
Yes. Did get a rooster roll combo. Chips were
friend of yours or
salty, as they always are. Worth it. Everything was fresh. It was delicious.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Going out there for one reason, probably not good enough, but I could probably convince myself to go just to go to the brewery and Red Rooster.
Beer and Rooster, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a delightful time.
Yeah. Cruisy weekend. Where have you transitioned to now? What am I seeing?
Hobbiton, innit?
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I feel like it's more on brand and has less of just Dan's chest and wine glasses.
Empty wine glasses.
Is that a pumpkin?
Lord of the Rings.
Thing's fucking massive. I guess all Lord of the Rings. Season 3 of Rings of Power comes out in either October or November. There you go. How's that for news? Thought we had nothing, didn't you?
That is true. One of those months is correct. I think is it November? I don't know if November.
I'm very excited. I'm gonna watch the shit out of it.
Gonna watch it either way. It's not that bad.
It's quite good.
It's better than
nothing.
There was some weird scenes in the first season, but it's definitely better than no new Lord of the Rings content.
And that's all we can ask for.
That's all you can hope for.
Because if you can say, "Oh, I really wish they didn't make that," that's not the goal. Which I don't even think The Hobbit fits that. You don't go, damn, I wish they actually didn't make that, because it's good overall. I think it's just not as good as Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Yep. I think people enjoy it overall.
Martin Freeman is good.
He is good, yeah. I do just wish there was more silliness in the whole.
It's a children's book, yeah.
There's definitely more songs in the book, and they go it takes a while to read them. But
you're gonna probably love Stephen Colbert's Barrow Downs Tom Bombadil film then, because given that that's essentially all it's going to be, I assume 45 minutes of it is Tom Bombadil and River Daughter singing, just all the tunes. Shower song? Or was it bath song? Bath song.
Bath song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I suppose so. I don't know. I just, in my mind, I just need it to fit in like a slot in the movie. You could just be like, oh yeah, that happened between here and here, this scene and this scene.
It needs to do the thing the third Hobbit film does well. At the very end, when he's writing in his book, and then it ends with when Gandalf knocks on Bilbo's door in Fellowship.
Yeah.
I need it to
something like
be
that.
like the other characters. Like that works well because it's the opposite character's view than you see in the. Yes, you don't obviously don't see it from Bilbo's side in that. Sounds like a fun little. I don't know. Maybe you follow Merry and Pippin. Oh, I've done it. You follow Merry and Pippin from after they won't be the same actors, obviously, but you follow them from the day after it wouldn't be the day after, but the next time you see them, so the stealing of all the veg.
Yeah.
It's a heist film, right? It's a 20-minute heist film about them stealing Farmer Maggot's crop. And then it goes from there until... they're doing until Rivendell? No, they're doing until... Bree?
Bree, I would guess.
Yeah, because there's no... You don't want to recast Aragorn again.
No.
I think it was until
They're
Bree.
already doing it for Hunt for Gollum.
Yeah. Yeah, so there you go.
Yeah, look, I'm
20
gonna
minutes
watch
of
it.
Merry and Pippin stealing veg.
Yeah, yeah. And then and then my biggest gripe in the Lord of the Rings will be on film.
What?
Tom Bombadil, hey Frodo, here's my number if you need me. Goes around 2 corners. Hey Tom, I'm lost, mate. Can you point us in the right direction again, please? Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you've used all your credit. Can't call me again.
I mean, it wasn't a simple lack of directions. It was hey man, these Barrow Whites to be fucking my shit up right now, brother. Can you please, for the love of Christ, help us survive?
Yeah. What's that song I learnt 15 minutes ago?
Left and then right and then left and then right and then right and then right and then watch out for the Barrow Whites and then right and then left and then and that full thing is the title of the episode.
Yeah. Like, you know, Frodo basically gets 1-800 reverse calls Tom Bombadil.
You have a collect call from Ring Bearer.
Yeah. You have a collect call from Tom, it's me, Frodo. Need some help. in the little message.
Tom, inside of fucking Barrow's fucking Barrow White's fucking fuck. I don't know where I am.
Yeah.
Trace the call, Tom.
I am in fact now in a dark, wet, smelly hole, full of bad smells and oozy things, or whatever it is.
There's no cheese in here, Tom. Not even any salted pork.
Oh, disappointing. Disappointing. Perhaps we'll see more. Well, one thing guaranteed, we'll see more frolicking.
Because better have some frolicking.
They frolic, you know, to dry off after they bathe.
If they don't, Colbert's on the job, and he's a nerd.
Yeah, exactly. And I hope that there's more pipeweed action. I feel like we didn't get enough of that.
There were impactful scenes.
Yeah.
I.e. Merry and Pippin post taking of Isengard.
Yeah. Or Saruman saying that Gandalf was smoking too much and it was making him loopy.
Yeah, well, that too. But there is a lot of background of it. It's just a lot more serious. Like,
yes,
Gimli lighting up his pipe in the throne room of Minas Tirith. You know, everyone's talking about how fucked they are, and he's like,
yeah, yeah, that's correct. Yeah.
But yeah, some more light-hearted.
Bit more of that.
Hitting the old. Oh, what's the one that Bilbo really likes? He says, I spelled Bilbo wrong. It's embarrassing.
I don't know. I know which one.
Longbottom Leaf is what I think Merry and Pippin enjoy, but Bilbo considers Old Toby to be the finest weed in all the South Farthing.
There you go. I feel like it could very, very well play into the high frolicking joy, having a nude swim with your boys, and then big dip into Barrow White's scene. Emotional roller coaster.
I mean, you do get two emotional roller coasters with Old Man Willow just quietly.
Yeah.
We've just spoiled it. Everyone that was like, I'm not going to read the book because I'm just going to wait for the film. You're done now.
Yep.
You're cooked, mate. The trees are alive.
Which will make even more sense why Merry and Pippin were panicking so much the second time it happened to them.
Mm-hmm.
In the films, which obviously didn't happen there, but yeah.
Is Old Man Willow one of them grumpy trees that that marches on that one?
Yeah,
possibly a Hjorn. Damn it, Tolkien, you fucking why you gotta go die before I could ask you a question?
Yeah.
Well, he didn't define everything else. Actually, this is deep knowledge. So you know when fucking Gandalf and the Balrog are all like wow.
Yep.
And something about all the nameless things.
Yep.
That gnaw on the earth.
Yep.
He's awfully specific about everything else, and he's awfully good at defining everything.
Yep.
Except for these nameless creatures that he specifically defines as being nameless. What's the deal with that?
Well, until someone gives them a name. I mean, you once upon a time were a nameless creature.
You fucking. All right. Well, there's no need to get all so philosophical. What I was going to suggest is
just couldn't be bothered.
No, I would never think that about the great man himself. Is these things are of such unimaginable scale and power that they're just like there's no point, because it just blows out the ridiculousness of the story. Everything else in the story becomes irrelevant because these things just chew on the world, dude.
Yeah, they literally just
they gnaw on the earth
for fun.
Yep. Which there is a thing in Norse mythology called Nidhogg, or in Old Norse, I can't pronounce it because it's got a bunch of weird Scandinavian scribbles above the letters. But it's a malevolent dragon from Norse mythology who chews at the roots of the world tree, and then just fucks shit up, really. So that's the kind of extent I think that these creatures have been made. So just kind of Sauron looks like less of a problem.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah,
definitely.
They're
more enigmatic and terrifying if you just say that they're nameless.
Yeah,
you
facts.
call them nameless things. It's like, holy fuck, they could be anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm picturing worms. I'm picturing mega worms.
Yeah, or it chews on the world. So either it's got a really big mouth or just a really strong jaw,
or both.
Like you've seen, the thunder battle scene in The Hobbit, where there's literally just like mountains throwing rocks at each other.
Pretty cool, actually. That's
pretty cool.
Yeah.
So it could be something that big.
Why don't they just get the fucking mountains on the inside, dude?
Chewing its way through the earth.
Yeah, through the bones of the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice reference.
Very strong bite force. Or it could be a worm, like you said,
Or-
like they used to dig the highways in the Hyperloop in The Hobbit. You know, when
Are you
Elon Musk went into
saying that the
Army York
nameless
through
things
the
are actually boring company fucking employees?
Hyperloop? Well, they gnaw the earth, don't they?
And a side note on this, so this is all from a video essay I watched. That's how you know it's nerd shit. What is the Watcher in the water?
What do you mean?
Exactly. What is it? Don't know what it is.
Is that the inspiration for the Watcher that appears in like every other like fantasy thing? Like a thing with tentacles, many eyes, or one big eye?
No, I think originally that's Cthulhu, isn't it?
Yeah, gotcha.
Yeah, so I think the representation of that in this case is I think Lovecraft wrote about Cthulhu before
Yes.
before Tolkien was even born. Yeah, 1890. Mr. Lovecraft
Well,
was
would have been
born.
close.
Call of Cthulhu, 1928.
He had JRR by 2 years.
Wow, that really puts it.
1892.
When was Cthulhu? Cthulhu. 1928 short story, Call of Cthulhu.
Fair enough.
Lord of the Rings was published post World War II. No?
Yeah, Hobbit before.
Yep. No Watcher in the Water then. But no. So Watcher in the Water, kind of, mysteriously named. Still no one knows what it is.
Yeah.
Is it one of these mega creatures?
Yes.
Is there? There's just like the biggest fucking lake that goes to the center of the earth outside the outside the doors of Durin.
Yeah, it's just super deep. Yeah.
And he was just trying to have a big old nap. But then some stupid little fuck throws some rocks in.
Yeah. And it just took forever to get him to the surface because it was so deep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like, 2 meters deep, 5 meters in, and then it's just kilometers deep in the middle.
Yeah, just like nightmare fuel. Why I don't like swimming in unenclosed human-made bodies of water.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Well, that makes sense. And then you compare it to stuff in Rings of Power. Like there's those sea dragony things that eat the people.
Yeah, big dogs.
Stuff like that. How jarring and weird would it be is, I don't know if you've seen this, but like the original Star Wars trilogy, there's some Latin American company that like built in ads into the TV screenings of those movies when they first came out, like seamlessly. So like when
they do a wipe, it would wipe to a commercial, or
no, like the scene where he's like walking across the catwalk inside a space station thing, and he's like scooting his way around the pylon, around the side of it, and then he gets to the middle and like opens up a power hatch or something. It like does a close up and it opens up an esky with a beer in it, and it's like the cloaked hand and everything, and it's like drink whatever. But there's like a few of them that are just like fit seamlessly into the movie. Imagine that, but it's the Hobbit and the orcs come out of the ground following on the big worms, and it's just the Boring Company is just plastered on the side of the big worms.
oh, I'd fucking hate that.
Yeah, you'd hate it so much.
Yeah, mostly because it's Elon.
Yeah.
And secondly, because there's no way that there's 0% chance that Oh, you mean those big worms actually in The Hobbit? Yeah, no. But yeah, no, if it was... sorry, I thought you meant if they had the nameless things on their side. This is game over fucking everyone else.
No.
Sauron really should have got the big dogs on the tools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, while we're talking about it, he really should have fucking signed up the Balrog instead of just let him do his own thing. Durin's Bane would have been fucking sick at the Black Gate, dude.
Yeah. Yep. Definitely. But no, would definitely hate for the Hobbit movies to be elongated even more from the small novel that they are.
Elon.
Feature-length films. Yeah.
Elon gated by adding more Elon. Nice. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that's your, and by your, I mean, I'm talking to the listeners. That's their dose of Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, yeah.
We have been simmering down on now that footy's back, to be fair. So we had to give them a little bit of a... Didn't give them any Lord of the Rings last week, and only references in the form of the Bucks recap of the week before. So fortnightly Lord of the Rings isn't too bad.
Yep. I will send you the link to the Star Wars beer ads.
Please. I'll do my best to not watch them right now.
It's very good. Crystal beer. That's what it is.
Not Pepsi Crystal or Coke Crystal, is that a thing?
Not Pepsi Crystal, no.
That was a real thing, I think, wasn't it?
Books of the week.
Clear caffeine version of regular Pepsi.
Yep.
Which was also, I think, what the people were wanting at the time, no? Everyone was scared of artificial sweeteners and then, artificial colours, and then they release a product without artificial colours and go, what the fuck's this, you idiots? Don't trust it. What did you do to me? Anyway, that's my butcher of the week. His Pepsi discontinuing Pepsi Crystal this week.
Yeah, right. Fair enough.
Current date, March 8th, 1999. I feel like I did have a minor butcher of the week. I was kind of hoping you had something good because mine was a bit shit.
I sort of have something good, and I think you'll regard it as good because it's ragging on the NRL. So the NRL just had its what they call Magic Round, which is apparently the thing the AFL copied, where they have all their games in Brisbane, but they have them all at one stadium, obviously, because they're not going to play games at the Gabba.
Well, mostly because we wouldn't let them.
Correct.
Yeah, cool, sweet.
Mostly because it's a cricket ground and then used for other activities to keep cricketers fit in the winter.
So we don't have to send them off to war.
Yeah, correct. But just wanted to rattle through a few stats here as to why Magic Round is clearly an inferior product to Gather Round.
Should we start with shit name?
Yeah, first of all being lack of punny name.
Yep.
If you've ever been to Brisbane, not a lot of magic about it.
How do they make the river so brown? Hold on.
Pollution.
Hold on. How do they make the river so brown? Magic.
Magic, apparently. They have only 8 matches instead of 9, although technically they did have 9 because they had the 16 teams play plus a women's State of Origin game, if you want to count that. Only played at, one ground versus 3. One not great ground that's just a big rectangular metal cage, as opposed to one of the premier sporting stadiums in the country with an iconic scoreboard.
I'd probably say top 4 for sure.
Easy top 4. A real deal suburban footy ground with great feel, and then a delightful spot for a weekend trip out in Barossa Valley. Now, I will give it to them that as far as competitiveness went, both versions, both codes only really had 2 close matches across the weekend. That's a bit of a wash. But the big one is average daily attendance and total fan attendance. So to be fair, their sport isn't very well attended, so they only have a small stadium, which can only hold about 50,000. Average attendance was 49,500. So credit to them, filled it out. Not for the Women's State of Origin, they only had 23,000 total. So excluding that, because that would artificially inflate the numbers, total fan attendance for the rugby league was just shy of 148,000 across the weekend. Gather Round had 270,000 people there. Blew it out of the water.
Sorry, false start there.
Now, I know the naming's probably rusted on at this point, but someone's going to have to do some explaining about the reasoning for Magic Round, because it's just not great marketing.
Magic. Hear me out. I found the stat everyone wants to know. Crime rate. During the 3-day Magic Round in Brisbane, police reported a total of 8 arrests, 16 evictions, and 20 move-on directions issued to patrons.
Great.
The stat doesn't exist for Gather Round. Can't be found.
Presumably 0.
Well, yeah, because I'm getting this stat from news outlets, as opposed. It's not Queensland Police just being like, "Fuck the NRL, I'm going to publish your stats," and like
Here's our stats
Adelaide Police being like, "I'm just not going to publish anything." Lol. There was an ugly brawl in Magic Round. 2 men threw punches, and onlookers alleged tried to break it up. This is in the stadium.
Of course it was.
Yeah. In the footage, you can kind of also see it was kind of empty too, which is, just...
Yeah, the other thing I was going to say, last game of the round, which was whoever, like clearly a couple of who cares teams, the stadium was practically empty because everyone had already bloody got flights home. Last game was
Broncos?
Penrith versus Dragons. So unlike in the AFL where they do it smartly, where they start the round with one of the teams based in the city, and then they end the round with the other team that's also based in the city to keep people there all day. They were just like, we'll just have whoever play.
To be fair, they were close. Broncos were second last game.
Yep.
And Dolphins were second.
They were this close to figuring it out.
Yeah. Instead, they had the famously Cronulla-based Sharks and famously Penrith-based Panthers start and finish.
Yeah.
Mind you, people probably like the Panthers because they're good. Same cannot be said for the Sharkies.
Not enough of them.
Yeah, well, maybe because they were playing the Dragons, who are dog shit.
Yes, correct.
So incredibly bad. What is PD when we're talking NRL ladder? Points differential?
Points differential, I believe.
Well, Dragons have negative 207, while the Panthers have 203.
Pretty bad.
Sheesh. I now know why Broncos fans were in a brawl. They stunk. They got whacked by 30 points, which
they got absolutely whooped.
I believe is a fair whooping.
Yep.
It's at least 4 tries. I think the math makes it 5, but wasn't super confident on that.
It's a minimum of 4.
Yeah. That could have all been field goals. So it's not necessarily a minimum of 4.
That's true. Yeah.
Yep.
It's between
0 and 5.
It's between 5 and 7 million scores. It's between 5 and 30 scores difference.
Incredibly cursed. So basically, suck shit. NRL. I found my Butcher of the Week.
Okay.
Which is in relation to anyone smack talking Ronda Rousey, including her what do you call a person someone's fighting? Opposition? You can still call it opposition. Opponent, thank you. I'm trying. Including her opponent the other night, Gina Carano, talking mad smack about, she's old and washed up and whatever. Ronda Rousey fucked her shit up in like 16 seconds, dude. So, like armbar in 16 seconds in the UFC. I think actually 17 seconds.
Where are we?
Yeah.
Gina Carano, the one who was in Mandalorian?
Oh.
Yep.
Well, yeah, not so big without that armor then, huh? Oh, she the scary one in Deadpool too.
Yes.
Oh.
But she did also used to be she was a fighter as well, an MMA fighter.
Yeah, well, maybe she thought, I better tap real quick on this armbar because if I try and get my way out of it, I don't want bone sticking through my flesh.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Basically, just don't fighting sports are already so cringe in the way that everyone's already acting really tough in their posing and shit. You don't need a smack talk as well. Just fucking chill out, dude.
We know what you're there for.
Yeah.
We
know we think you're tough,
you don't have
dude.
to inside it as well.
Yeah. I hate it when small dudes turn up at their little weigh-in thing and they go, "Oh yeah," and such.
While they're in their undies too.
Yeah, with not much going on. So sucks to suck, basically, is what that comes down to.
Yeah, I think you probably actually just categorised both of our nominations this week. It sucks to suck.
That's our new NRL sound effect, I think. Well, I think I'm committing to that.
Yeah.
The magic of the NRL.
And the magic of Disney, who now obviously owns Star Wars, and Gina Carano being involved in that multiverse.
Not a multiverse. Cinematic universe. There's no multi about it. There's no interdimensional travel. Or interdimensional cable, for that matter.
Okay.
Yep.
In that intergalactic universe.
Yeah. A long time ago.
Yeah.
In a galaxy far, far away.
Far, far away.
If we talk about Harry Potter, we'll have hit the fucking trilogy.
Not doing it.
Perfect.
As literally for kids. As opposed to The Hobbit, which was figuratively for kids, and Star Wars, which was to make kids' toys.
So, The Hobbit is for kids in the way that
it
good
was for
kids movies
a bunch of specific kids who were children of J.R.R. Tolkien.
Yeah. But it's for kids in the way that a Toy Story or a Shrek is. There's depth and whatnot.
There's adult jokes.
Yeah, that too. Whereas Harry Potter's just, I've got new Stardew spells, mate. Oh, wow. If you're still reading Harry Potter, and look, full credit to you, just fucking read Lord of the Rings, dude.
You might as well.
Yeah. And if you think it's too hard, try again.
You've probably read as many pages, if not more.
Yeah.
Like you've had to read bloody whatever it is, 7 books. You
At
can
least.
technically go buy one and get all the Lord of the Rings.
This is pretty good, though. This is a book club now. Welcome to book club.
What is that? What's that apart? Is it a series or?
It's book 2 in Brandon Sanderson's Mistborn series, which I believe is getting made into either television or film in the near future.
Just that book or the series?
The series, I believe.
Surely television.
He's written approximately 1 billion books. He's very good. Hard recommend. That's your gateway to off Harry Potter.
Can't wait off Harry Potter.
Yeah, so you read The Hobbit, then you go,
yep,
that was good. You start reading Lord of the Rings, you go, fuck, kind of tough.
That was good and quick too. The Hobbit is this big.
Yeah, things can be good when they're like this.
Yeah, it's succinct. It's a great time.
You don't want too much sometimes.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, and then you read Lord of the Rings once, you go, it's a bit dense, but I really enjoyed it.
Bit to chew on, yeah.
Yeah. So you go read something else and you come back. And that something else is the 3 books to start this. Crack-a-lackin', mate. You should listen to them, actually. I think you enjoy it.
I haven't found myself... yeah, I suppose I have a bit of time to listen to stuff. When you're not mowing... like, I don't need to listen to stuff.
Yeah, true.
Like, when I'm not spending 10 hours a week on a mower, I'm doing other things. I'm doing bloody e-learnings, how to be a good volunteer. And uphold the Rugby Australia Code of Conduct.
Oh. Nice. Learning the sausage sizzle and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, importantly, as we know, it's always good to read the book before the film. The film is currently being written also by the guy who wrote the book.
Oh.
So that's cool.
That'll be easy for him. Copy paste.
He's got the source file. He's got the original Word doc.
Oh, here you go. I've actually done it all right now.
Oh, here's a hiccup. It's Word 2003. I got to press convert as I open it.
Oh, it's corrupted.
Oh, fuck. Where's my backup? Oh, I knew I should have converted this earlier and put it on my OneDrive.
I've got this hard copy, actually. Just read this instead. Scan this in. You can use that.
Just read it to you just read it to Chat GPT. Just read it. Just transcribe it. Yeah. But no, the good people at Apple TV Plus are developing the film, which means it's almost certainly going to be a crack-a-lackin' good time.
Any news on the cast? Any big names?
Nah.
I
it's not written yet.
Small names?
I see nothing.
Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Also, just to shit on Harry Potter a little bit more, and Game of Thrones, which you love to do.
Yeah.
Sanderson has been granted an unprecedented amount of creative control, more than J.K. had on the Harry Potter films and more than George R.R. Martin had on Game of Thrones.
Good.
Which, when you're taking, he's written like dude, I don't know, like 1 billion books. Like when I say 1 billion books, I mean like 1 billion. Like look at that. Those are all books.
Yeah.
Those are books. So he knows what he's doing. And he actually finishes them unlike George R. R. Martin, and he doesn't outwardly hate trans people like JK. So just fucking give him the keys to the kingdom and let him run.
Yeah, exactly right. I was going to say, as long as he has actually finished what they're working on, should be sweet.
Yeah. So easy game, and there you go.
Yep.
How's that for a completely unplanned detour? Zach's gonna fucking love this one.
Yeah. Any movements?
0.
Also 0.
Good week for it.
Yep. Very good week. You're in a location where I believe you should have a button for AFL recaps.
I'm in Hobbiton, my guy.
I see. Any chance you got an MCG there somewhere? That'll do.
Where'd that come from?
Horn of Gondor.
Ooh, that'd be a good replacement for off-season, wouldn't it? Fuck.
Yeah.
All right, note that down.
Yeah.
Zach, write that down.
All right.
Zach.
Right there. Write that down. Round 10, Thursday night at the G, being the Gabba. Lions 11-10-76. Geelong 17-15, 117.
Can I boo that introduction?
Hey, I'm just reading what it says on the app. It says G. It is also one of the Gs in the country. There's 3 of them. You just got to give them all credit where it's due.
I
didn't know the place.
Okay. They're all Gs in their own way, though, you know?
Yeah, exactly. The location being the deciphering factor. That's the only difference.
Even Utah's is a G. Just not by name, just by nature.
I thought it was a park.
It's a ground, though.
It is a ground.
Yeah, but not by name.
But not by name, yeah.
Yeah,
not formally.
No, just by nature.
Formally, it's York Park.
Nah, it's University of Tasmania Stadium.
For commercial purposes.
Yeah.
We don't do that here at the ABC.
You fucking wish, jellyfish.
I think
one day you'll replace me with fucking Corbin Middlemass and you'll be having a right old time, but today is not that day.
I'll say this. Everyone knows I'm a lover of ABC's grandstand coverage of insert sport here. There are other great radio callers around on the various channels, but I just can't stand fucking hearing whatever sponsor for the match is name every 45 seconds into the call of, you know, the Triple M footy coverage that has to say, oh, here's the bloody Bridgestone tyres scoreboard, 11-10, whatever it is to whatever, 117.
I actually do agree with that because I listened to SEN because I got in the car without realizing on the weekend, and the SEN has a CarPlay app, so it was very easy to get it on. And yes, it's like, and that was a 4-20 goal brought to you by fucking Heinz tomato sauce.
Yep.
Put that on your 4-20, and then just the eternal loop. And don't spill it in your Toyota Hilux. Like, fuck off, dude. I didn't want to be here. I'm forced to be here. Don't fucking feed me 4-20 pie ads.
Exactly.
Please,
exactly.
thanks.
So not to besmirch or take away from some of the other great radio calls that are around. I just can't do that And if my tax dollars are going to funding the ABC, I'm already paying for it, so I might as well listen to it.
It's a premium service. What do you think about it?
Ads.
It's a premium service. Well, anyway, lions, cats. I've got cunning cats cut through culturally inept lions.
Nice. Very
Thanks.
Good. And I had third quarter drop of manna from heaven carries cats to the promised land.
Nice.
Which I believe he had, was it 3 third quarter goals? Or maybe even 4?
Yeah, 5 for the game.
5 in total.
Yeah.
5 for the game, 30 disposals. He didn't...
3 in 3 minutes.
Didn't have the most fantasy points because Barry Smith had 2 and 34 touches, but 11 tackles, which, as we know, rack up fantasy points.
That is large, to be fair.
Yeah, that is a lot, as well as a lot of inside 50s and metres gained. But I think you're still hard-pressed to go past S-Manor 3 votes, right? 5 goals, 3 in 3 minutes. Just to cruise away from the Lions.
When were his 3 on the score? Yeah, they were very much momentum swinging too.
Yeah.
Like Geelong were already winning at that point, but well, maybe not momentum swinging per se, but more so nail in the coffin kind of energy.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's ridiculous. That's silly. Because mind you, Ollie Henry and Oishan Mullen also bookended those 3 too. So it's just an absolute period of dominance.
Yeah, definitely. But a career day out for him, I would imagine. Outside of, I think, best on ground in the VFL Grand Final.
5 goals 30 is kind of what you want from all your half forwards. So that's another day on the books. Speaking of career day out, there's another one on the books actually. So if you go to the tackles column and you scroll down, there's 4 players who didn't log a tackle, and one of them this week wasn't Jeremy Cameron.
Wow, how about that?
So in an interview, he says every time he doesn't get tackled, he actually does get. Every time he doesn't get a tackle logged in the game, he actually does get fined. Like he's treated the same as the rest of the group.
Just one is all he needs. That's perfect.
Yeah, and whoever interviewed him, it was BT. It was fucking BT. He was like, "Oh, you got a tackle today, mate." Well, yeah, we shouldn't. And fucking, you can imagine Brian's just keen to go look at the boys in the showers as he always is. And JC's like, "Oh, sweet brother, more money for my farm this week, hey?"
Yeah.
Actually, I think he used the phrase "pocket money," which is all. It is funny coming from an adult when they say pocket money, isn't it? So yeah, more pocket money for me this week.
Tough look then for Sean Manor, who's going to get 3 Brownlow votes, career day out, and still get a fine as the only player on the team without a tackle. Like he's still on for a case or around the coffees or something.
Oh, that's shocking.
Hey, it's hard to tackle when you're first to the ball.
Sorry, I was looking at Sam Draper, who also logged 0 tackles. Come on, mate. He did win most tap outs, tied with a 20-year-old. So, Sam Draper's 27.
Good.
You can't be cutting your hair like that at 27.
That makes it so much worse.
Dead set thought he was like 20, 22.
Yeah.
Oh, it's unfortunate, Samuel.
But no, that's a good thing because he's got max 2 years left in his career. like big dogs, they don't last as long.
Well,
To
Max
be fair, he's
Gawn?
not actually that big of a dog.
No. Max Gawn,
And when
Jared Witz,
Yeah, when you look at the
Todd Goldstein.
Yeah, you look at the top hitouts. I think I screenshotted this during the week. Most hitouts in VFL AFL history. 3 of them are still playing. So, Brody Grundy.
Maximum. Maximum Gawn.
Yeah. So it's Goldstein by... He's still got 2,100 more hitouts than Gawn. 10,608.
How many more games than Gawn does he have?
I don't know.
Are you looking at Big Yellow spreadsheet?
Not yet.
I can get there because I've got computer. This is computer this week in the bed pod as opposed to iPad. So
345. So about 90 more.
Jesus.
90 more and, 2,000 more hitouts. Those 90 games. And then Gawn just went past Aaron Sanderlands.
Well, Gawn's got to log, if he plays 90 more games, Gawn's got to log 22 per game, which I think is probably fine for him. I'm not sure if he's playing 90 more games, though.
He plays, 4 more years with some finals? Or 4 more years not including finals, I suppose. A couple of finals mixed in. He's old, though.
He's 34.
Yeah. To be fair, Goldie did play until he was ancient, too.
Yeah, but new ruck rules and whatnot.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
Goldie is now 37.
Really?
Yeah, he's not that much older.
Far. It was just a force.
That's wild, actually.
Not even in the conversation really for best ruckman ever.
That's because
You don't hear him. It's because he doesn't kick goals.
Which is arguably not a ruckman's job.
Exactly. Tell you what he was good at. Fucking playing in the ruck.
I'll tell you what.
2,000 more hitouts than the next bloke ever.
I don't go the best fucking the best defensive player in the AFL of all time is the defender that's kicked the most goals. That'd be stupid. So why do you do it for ruckman?
Correct. Anyway, Sanderlands and then Brody Grundy number 4, Jared Witch number 5. So maybe the big dogs are lasting a bit longer, but also they've been good for a significant portion of their career.
I think somehow we have ended up with a handful of outliers at the same time.
Probably true, yeah. Probably true.
Until Lloyd Meek, Ned Reeves, the ruck duopoly just takes over. Pos 1-2 right there.
They're both going to have to play for 20 years to amass enough hitouts to get on that list individually.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. No, but anyway.
All right, should we move on?
Yeah, please.
Friday night, you had boots on the ground. Dan had boots on the ground. SCG, Sydney 11-15-81, Collingwood 10-15-75.
Oh, look at me. I'm at the SCG. Swans steal game away from Pies after Steen goes down. That's it. I tried to make something funny with his name, and then his name's not very easy to make fun of.
Yeah, there's not a lot of Steen words around, is there?
No.
Unless you're talking about...
for fuck's sake.
like unorthodox fruits, like a mangosteen or something like that.
Oh, fuck off. This is this is my favorite photo I took on the night. This is when the Swans were celebrating.
Yep.
Not pictured here is off screen is an old Swans fan. She was proper short with very old person white hair.
Yep.
Holding Go Bloods,
Love
which
that.
is just sick, dude.
Yeah. Amazing. All right, and I had things started off west before quickly heading south for Collingwood. Grundy had Pies fans booing their undies with 46 hit-outs, 34 disposals, and a major for all systems go for a Goods O'Loughlin medal as best on ground.
It was really good. I like the west bit, not so much about the Grundy undies.
Fair enough.
Don't want to insinuate anything here, but Dan said the Go Foundation thing looked like shit.
It looked good on the broadcast.
Yeah, no, it looked horrible on the ground, and we're trying to figure out what on earth it was.
Yeah, right.
Because it was on the side, and all we could see was like a couple of stripes.
Yep.
But yeah, Dan doesn't like free education for the Indigenous population, it seems. But that's all good.
Oh, a Collingwood fan not liking something associated with Adam Goods, colour me shocked.
But no, Dan actually corrected himself after that. After he found out what it
Donated
was,
right
he
there
donated. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I had something else funny. What did you just say? Goods.
West, south, southwest, undies. Goods O'Loughlin medal. Lots of hit-outs.
I've lost
On
it.
the broadcast. Nothing.
Oh no, about Collingwood fans, colour me shocked.
Oh, right.
I was taking a photo of the members stand, the old portion of the SCG or whatever.
Yep.
Pre-game, and a Collingwood fan stood up and started waving to his friend, but I got him mid-arm up, so I got him full Roman salute. Which is just so good. He's like, yeah, I'm sitting over here.
Yeah. Full Roman salute at Marn Grook at the SCG.
Yeah, it's a bold move.
Oh, far out. How good.
Yeah, so there we go. I've attended a Marn Grook, the official Marn Grook game, albeit accidentally. Intentionally accidentally, if you get me. What an occasion. Both teams certainly put on a show. Fucking hell.
Yeah, had him in the first half, not going to lie.
Yeah, my shoe was looking a bit sussy.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Even then, as far as Swans wins for the shoe margin, that's a very, very small one in comparison to other ones you've hit on so far this year.
yeah, there's been some. Yeah, that bucks the trend, doesn't it?
Yep.
But no, I tell you what. Even though on paper, statistically, Steen wasn't lighting things up.
Yep.
Just like obviously having a ruckman compete made a very significant
And
difference.
Ruckman at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As soon as he went down, I think Dan and I were both like, oh, yeah, you're kind of in trouble there, aren't you?
Yep.
Yeah. Which I think old mate's back next week. So, it's reasonably okay for this week, I should say, for how their season goes, if I'm not mistaken. But not great, obviously, for the result, because that would have been a very cool result for them to get on the road. They would have been pretty chuffed with that.
Yeah.
And
Dustin Cameron available.
Yeah, he's back and ready to take ruck duties. Ticked off.
Much needed. And I think Steen was confirmed ACL during the week as well, after the season.
Yeah, which isn't great, obviously. But if you had to pick any time, you'd have to pick it when your number one ruck is returning, right? Maybe not mid-game.
Yeah.
But,
as far as team aspect goes, that's okay. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Personally, should be okay. He might be all right for next season.
He's pretty young.
Yeah. I feel like ACL return, I don't know if it was full rupture. I didn't see. But I feel like ACL returns are a bit quicker now than what they used to be as well. If you get to full, almost 10 months before season starts again.
Yeah.
Might be okay.
Look, I don't even think he got thingoed off. I think he kind of waddled off, no? He got shouldered off, He got arms around the shouldered off instead of... So it can't be that bad, right?
Yeah, true.
No stretcher.
Which is a big one.
But yeah, the title of the AFL article is "Scans Reveal Extent of Pye's Injury."
Yep.
And then say it's an ACL, and don't say
what
the extent of the ACL. Ironically.
Yep.
So, but he's only young though, right?
Yeah, 22 something. I think I saw.
Yeah, he was born in 2003. He's turning 23 in August.
I clicked on someone's profile earlier and it said they were born in 2007. And that made me feel bad.
Was it Hawthorn's debutant?
No. It was a Carlton guy.
No, they have those as well.
Yeah, they have some of those too.
When do you have to be born to be 18 right now? 2007, fucking hell. 15th of October, 2007, Cam Nan. 2007, Jesus Christ.
No good.
I'm getting a bit old here, mate.
Yep.
I just want to go live in a hole in the side of a hill.
Yeah, as long as it doesn't rain there a lot, it'll be all right. Otherwise, it'll be a wet hole.
Time and place,
Yeah, I suppose.
Grass got to grow sometimes.
If you're high enough on the hill, I think you're all right. Like if you're just under the top.
Oh, I'm not moving to Hobbiton unless I'm fucking Bilbo rich, mate.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the stuff. You have to look down at all the peasants.
Yeah. Would be good.
Do literally fucking nothing except eat cheese and salted pork.
Cook a fish every now and again. Have a little smoke out the front. In your front bench.
Write a book. Read a book. Smoke with your wizard mate.
Exactly. Your old mate trails in after smelling your smoke. Not bad.
Dance around in the park.
Yeah, walk down to the local pub. Trundle back. Sounds like a pretty good life.
Lock me in, Eddie.
All right, the other Friday night game up in Darwin, Gold Coast 15-8-98, Port Adelaide 10-13-73.
I've potentially gone to the same well you've drunk from here. Okay. Given that they're your team, I think you should go first.
Okay. I said Gold Coast season getting warmed up as the Suns coasting to a 10th straight win in the top end. surely have to keep it as a home away from home when the result is obvious. Duh, win.
Yeah, there's not much point in me saying mine here. I've got the dominant win streak continues for the Suns, making it 10 from 10.
Straight off the back page.
Yeah, look, there's a reason we both said it. It's because it's just too good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Very easy. Jed Walter had a good game. 3 goals, 1.
Not shabby.
Scrappy ground balls and pretty good. Speaking of best rucks in the competition, Suns had Jamar as a late out after actually tweaked his ankle on Thursday, Arvo, and they tried to get him up, but late withdrawal. So they ran double ruck with Witts and Moyle, and I think Witts sort of went to the bench, whereas Moyle went up forward to rest. And yeah, Moyle throwing his name in the ring for best ruck in the comp with 3 goals straight.
Given the context of what we were just talking about, ruckman-wise, can you fuck off? And yeah,
he's only 24 as well.
He's the new. I don't want to say it. He's the new.
Don't you dare!
Yeah, I thought so. Given the time on ground percentage, entirely accurate. Your eye test of watching the game of Witts going to the bench for a rest and Moyle going forward for a rest seems entirely accurate. 82% Moyle, 58% Witts.
Yep.
Would like to point out there was actually a triple ruck set up.
Was it?
Yeah, Ben King had 1 hit out.
Oh, he did have a hit out too. I wasn't even thinking that was who you said. I thought you were just going to joke and say, "Oh, well, Mac Andrew was out there," but no, Ben King did have a hit. He must have taken one in the forward 50 at some point. Surprised Jed Walter also didn't get one at some point in there too. We could add quad ruck.
Yeah, I should. Let me check. Let me go to the advanced statistics here. I feel like there is one for
ruck contest.
Yeah, contest attended.
Ben King took 2. Look out. Coleman leader and taking ruck contests. Talk about best ruck in the competition. If we're going off the new metrics of it's how many goals you kick, you become the best ruckman. I think it's Ben King by Flemington straight.
All right, we'll add hitouts to advantage, hitouts to win percentage, and hitouts to advantage rate, and ruck contests, and we'll just do an absolute ruck analysis.
Now we're really rucking around and finding out.
That's naughty. Yeah, no, it wasn't a quad ruck at all.
No.
Hit out win percentage. Very easy to calculate here for our man Ben King.
Yep.
2 ruck contests,
50,
1 hit out. And his 1 hit out was not to advantage. So I think if
failed experiment.
If it was one hit out and 1 hit out to advantage, then we could make a case for ruck of the competition, the absolute premier ruck, the absolute Ferrari of the ruck position. But instead, Jordan Sweet just kind of beat up Ned Moyle a bit, except for, I don't know, Jordan Sweet let him score 3 goals on him.
Yeah, except for that point.
Yeah. Witts was the most efficient on the night, at least winning hitouts. So,
makes sense.
And to advantage, mind you.
Time. So, yeah, he's top 5 all time. He's been doing it. Now,
he attended less ruck contests than Jordan Sweet did and still logged 2 more to advantage.
Huge.
I will hear no more wit slander, unless you're saying that he doesn't move very well. But that is well documented.
We know he's a ruckman. He needs to make it from ruck to ruck. That's it.
If you want someone to move up and down the wing, crazy idea here. Get a winger.
Go find a winger.
Put yourself a Josh Weddle on the wing. I don't know, someone that that's tall and can take a mark and can run up and down the whole shebang. Yep. I blame Mark Blitzarves for the utility ruck. As much as I do enjoy it sometimes.
Ruined it for everyone.
He's absolutely ruined it by being just a unicorn.
Yeah. Oh, don't get caught up in the bloody unicorn business because we'll be put on blast. There's too many unicorns floating around the competition.
But I think he's the original, which I think is
original,
why
sure.
that is okay.
Yeah.
If I hear that Josh Weddle's a unicorn, or who's another one they say?
Luke Jackson has been thrown out there. He's on the list. Sam Darcy. He's just lanky, man. He's a forward who's lanky. He's just an extra tall forward.
If Sam Darcy wasn't the son of Luke Darcy, we wouldn't be fucking having this conversation. Everyone would be like, he's blown out 2 knees in 2 years or whatever. Do we give a fuck about this kid? It's not like kicking goals is hereditary, dude.
No, great point. Really good point.
He's a good footballer. I'm just unicorn might not be I don't want to go in on the poor bloke. He's down bad.
Yeah. No, but spot on. I just want to make sure we keep football as a sport played by footballers. I don't want to see football played by athletes. I want to see footy players out there, not fucking... I don't want to see a stable full of steeplechasers come into the sport and then play every position for 15 years.
Ethan Reed's looking on from his knee injury, thinking, fuck, I thought you were a fan of me, mate. No, they are... The athleticism is something that should be used to support your footballing ability as opposed to being the ability.
Yes.
The premier example, and you probably won't find one as good in any other cross code, is Usain Bolt playing for the Mariners. Because that is absolute athleticism at its best.
Yep.
Pure pace, no touch, no game.
Yeah, no, you're right. Now, imagine if Usain Bolt ran the wing in Aussie rules. Good. I hope your work rate is well up there because good luck keeping up with him for 10 runs in a match. Like
I'd argue
counter-attack player.
I'd argue that CJ in a way is a little like that because his skills in decision making isn't up to. I mean, he's looking better now, a little bit potentially. Yep. Maybe he's got a simpler role because he's not really. He wasn't yet, But some of that, there's a player in front of me. I'm going to do a 360 and then panic.
Yep.
But people go, he's got. It's the potential argument because you go, oh, he can run 100 meters in X and Y.
Yeah.
It's like, but he panics all the time.
Yeah.
So, Usain Bolt, he might be able to run up and down the wing, but hear me out. Will he bounce the ball?
Ooh, good question. The old adage is, the ball moves faster than the player. Have we measured that against Usain Bolt? Could he be the best intercept defender you've ever seen? Good luck getting a lead on him.
Even with the stand rule, he's on the mark. He's the guy on the mark, and he still could chase down the kick if it's a bomb inside 50. He'd take the mark.
Yeah. Yeah.
He might get done front on contact a bit. There's your issue.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
Going back with the
you're
flight, facing the facing the opposition might be a problem.
You're right. No, I think we've nailed it then. You play him as the deepest forward and then you just let him lead up because his defender will be close to him because he's not quick over the first bit. But as soon as he gets to that top pace, like he'll be Gunston ball on chest every time.
All right, so what we need is Gout because obviously if we go to Usain Bolt now, we're kind of cooked.
Yes.
We go to Gout, Mr. Gout, if you will.
Yep.
Gout was my father's name. Yeah, you go to Gout, or that other dude that was running real fast at the Olympic trials, and I can't remember his name.
Yep.
Because it's not as cool. And you go, hey mate, I'm going to put you. I'm going to put you in one-on-one training with the best lead-up forward in the competition right now, Jack Gunston, for 6 months at the end of this season, and I want you to come back for opening round, and I want you to be the best lead-up the forward in the competition.
Yeah,
and I reckon he goes, oh, this is going to pay me a hell of a lot more than fucking sprinting does.
Yeah, true. I think that's great.
There we go.
I think that's a great idea.
Mr. Gout, if you will. We'll link it up.
Yeah. Good call. Now back to the game.
Don't be silly.
Joe Richards had a good one. John Noble obviously had a pretty good game too. Noah Anderson had a sneaky good game. Almost hit the 1K meters gained, 958. Just low key. The thing that has been irking me, and we did it again, the Suns should have won that game by 40.
Yeah.
And instead they couldn't even cover the line of 26.5. We had another bloody, it wasn't a... Oh, let's have a look here. 4-5-2. We lost another second half. We had another West Coast won second half in this match by 2 points again. When they just essentially phoned it in 40 points up in the last quarter. Would have been nice. We were looking at, I think, about a 4 or 5% boost at that point. I was looking at the live ladder.
Yep.
Instead, it went up like 1 and a bit. Percentage is going to matter at some point. But either way, put these bad teams away. Stop coasting about.
The weird thing with Port is it's a weird thing, right? Where I feel like the good teams will win, but also not necessarily by that much. Hawks didn't beat it by much.
Port.
Yeah,
true. They're not bottom 4 bad.
No, they're St Kilda bad.
They have the personnel to not be that bad. Would you say they're like St Kilda adjacent?
Yeah, they're St Kilda bad.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Middle of the road. Zach Butters is going to leave, but they'll win some games.
So, I think it was Dan Does Footy saying Port fans still think that Zach Butters is recruiting Bont as opposed to Bont recruiting Zach Butters. Which I thought was quite funny.
Yeah.
The Port would probably be not bad with Bont, Connor Rosie, and Zach Butters and Jason Horne-Francis. And
decent ruckman, and they'd have one of the best midfielders in the comp.
I mean, Sweet didn't do a bad job, to be fair.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
So if you're going off decent, he's decent.
Decent enough. Good enough.
Yeah.
But yeah, 7 scores in a row to Port Adelaide in the last quarter was a bit worrying at times, given we're only ended up finishing 4 goals up, 4 big goals up. All right, on to Saturday. Saturday. Quanah Crows, 2013, 133, North Melbourne, 9-11-65. I totally forgot to put that into my recap.
9-11.
Yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate. I'm just sad about this one. I'm just really sad about this result because, look, whether it's Lewis rubbing off on me a bit, and I'm just becoming, but just like becoming more hopeful for North, as a club and whatnot. Like it's just sad to see them get absolutely fucking whacked after putting up a good first quarter.
Yeah, and a good effort last week.
Yeah.
To then get good effort last week. Turn up for a contest to start with this week, and then have 60 kicked on you in a quarter. 10 goals. A tough watch. Like if that's at Marvel, you might have shin boners walking out at halftime.
You might have shin bones being thrown at you at fucking halftime.
That's almost. I mean, the season's not going so bad, but it's almost scarves and jumpers on the ground areas getting lobbed in. That's definitely a Blues over the past few years halftime spray from the crowd.
Yeah,
as they go into the rooms. Performance. Headline.
That was my headline. Sorry, the whole thing.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
fair enough. After a tight first, the Crows said, "Nah, no more mucking around, feasting on a 10-piece of kangaroo tenders during the second course, and finishing the meal with 4 points for dessert."
Nice. Adelaide truly had everyone get in on the fucking bloodshed, didn't they? So many people kicked 2 goals.
Yeah, no huge standout on the goals. It was just everyone got a couple. Everyone had an absolute feast of them.
There was chat for Rankin, but like, so what? He had 28.
What sort of chat was going on?
Yeah, this is...
He had a good game.
Yeah, 28 10 clearances. I mean, like, statistically a good game. But I don't think it was necessarily a standout eye test. Like, I didn't pass the eye test as going. That was the thing that turned him around.
Yep.
It was just everything, unfortunately. Yeah. They just came out in the second quarter and went, you know what, fuck these kangaroos.
Let's just wax them.
Yes, absolutely. Fucking send them home in a body bag.
A hard one to do the votes for Brownlow for the umpires, possibly. Like, obviously statistically a couple of good games, but no one jumping off the page. Obviously they don't really look at it. I think they might have access to the stats after the game this year, but I don't think they're really looking at them regardless. But as far as like fantasy points go,
yeah,
no huge high scorers either. Everyone around about the same ish number. Just an all-round team effort. So for those who like a gamble on a Brownlow vote night, see if you can jag good value on, I don't know, someone out of this game, because it'll be a toss-up. And
can you pick
good odds? Okay,
Brownlow. Can you bet on Brownlow votes per individual game?
Yeah,
that's wild.
Yeah,
that's a niche market, is what that is. I'd like to see the stats from Sportsbet for how many people put bets on individual games. Yeah, which they probably will never release, because then people will be like, "Oh, that's how much money we lost too." Haha.
Yeah, correct. But like, obviously, like the big games, you get $1.05 or something for someone kicking bloody 6 goals or whatever. Like, it's obvious a lot of the time.
Yeah,
those big performances, who's going to get the 3 votes? But
yeah, Patrick Cripps 3 votes, 20 disposals.
Yeah, I don't think it goes down to like 2-1. I don't think they bother doing that. I think they just do the 3. Obviously, you can bet on team leader or over under points for the more high profile players as well. Usually, but yeah, you can definitely jag some good odds on matches like these where there's no sort of jumping off the page players. The odds are a bit more spread out, bit more value to be had if you can jag one.
Yeah, because you can't even be like, in this tight contest where no one stood out, the guy that got 3 goals when everyone else got 2, maybe it's the guy that got 3 goals. But when you're winning by 11 goals,
$1 billion,
what's 3 goals in that? If Josh Rochelle wasn't on the ground, they would have won by fucking 8 goals.
Yeah.
Obviously he had more impact than that because he had some disposals as well. But how do you? It's wild. Not even tackles. They were pretty reasonably spread out. So good luck.
Yep. Exactly. All right. On to the G, Saturday afternoon. MCG, Nam, 18-12, 120, Hawthorn, 12-9, 81.
I didn't watch this one.
Probably good.
No, I did, unfortunately. I also don't have anything for it. I'm just incredibly upset by this too. Saturday was bad for me. Just had a bad Saturday of football.
Fair enough. I had Demon season less, Nam, and more Nam, as they continue to write their own fate under Stephen King, remaining undefeated at the G.
That's fucking sick. That's made me feel a bit better about this game. It was very much a I'll tell you what though. If let me skim the match recap. But if there's a bunch of things about how it's Stephen King's coaching brilliance that won them the game, I'll lose my fucking mind. Because hear me out. Going. Oh, hey guys. On paper, we probably shouldn't win this game. So let's change our game in order to combat theirs, right? Which is, so that's a thing you do. When you're a bad team and you turn up and try and play a good team and you run 3 taggers, which didn't happen in this game, but this is just an example. It's like you're saying that you're going to win by stopping them as opposed to the other way around.
Yep.
They went, what's Hawthorn's weakness? Oh, that's right. Tom Barras went down. Let's just put another big bloke down the back. The Stephen King genius is I'm not saying he did a bad job. I'm not just going in on him because he beat Hawthorn. It's again not a problem with what he did because it's a good smart move. It's a problem with the hyperbole from the fucking journos, mate.
Yeah,
lost my mind. And yeah, Petty did kick all of them. He'll probably get a fucking highlight card, prick. Harrison Petty, 3 goals from the defender.
In the first half.
Josh Weddle might not have been the guy to put on him.
No, possibly not. Here's a good little subheading from the match report. Demon turns Dementor to contain the Wizard.
I'd argue the Wizard wasn't...
Harry Potter's for children, good headline.
I'd argue the Wizard wasn't that contained. He kicked 3 goals.
Yeah.
He kicked a quarter of Hawthorn's goals.
Yeah.
Josh Weddle kicked a goal. You know that stupid goal he kicked last season on the 50, right on the boundary, on the run? Same again.
Yeah.
50 right on the boundary, right on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. Same again. 50 right on the boundary, on the run. S Except he started the chain from inside D50 this time and went the entire way up the wing.
Just got that one down pat.
How? So look, I'll take the little positives.
Yep.
In the way that I still think Josh Weddle's a good footballer. I just don't think I don't think you should put him on a big bloke. That being said, I don't think anyone thought Tom Petty was going to line up as key forward. So Harrison Petty. Tom Petty. I don't think anyone thought Harrison Petty was lining up and going to kick 3 goals. So there you go.
Yeah, also that. Exactly.
Obviously wasn't the deal breaker either at the end of the day, but became a bit of a problem because it was a problem that had to get dealt with, and so then problems arise elsewhere.
Take from somewhere else. Yeah. Exactly right. Okay. Then cross town at Marvel, Carlton 10-14-74, Western Bulldogs 9-8-62.
I've got nothing.
All right.
I didn't do my homework.
Their season might have been on life support and blue in the face, but they weren't completely crippled yet. Patrick breathing life back into his side in a huge final quarter, with Jackson putting the ice on the cake with a goal on debut.
Nice.
Thanks.
I'll tell you what. System pick for you.
System pick. Comes off. Pretty happy with that. Trust the system. Now, some nerds have pulled together statistics around, new coach bounce or dead coach bounce or whatever you want to call it. Win rate's about 50-50 for new coach, which isn't excellent, obviously. But if your team's going 50-50, you're not sacking your coach generally. So it's probably an improvement from where you've come.
Unless you're Chelsea Football Club, in which case, if you were on 60% win rate, you were probably firing your manager. But yeah, in the AFL, if you're on 50-50, you're probably not firing your coach. No. Look at Ross Lyon, for example.
Exactly. And I did see on Facebook a Bulldogs fan in particular, but he'd crunched some numbers from the last time the Bulldogs were involved in a new coach bounce game, because he had a feeling that the Bulldogs had been involved in a lot of them. Turns out this was like the 16th or 17th new coach bounce game that the Bulldogs had been involved in. And that's significantly more than other clubs, and they're about 50% in them.
Sucks for them, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's just bad timing.
That's wild.
Bad timing. Yeah. Very interesting stuff.
You know what I've just seen is nice? Is Arthur Jones, Zach Williams, and your mate Ice On all joined in the Indigenous pre-game ceremony.
They did. Yeah, it was pretty good.
That's nice to see.
It was pretty good. They had...
and their shirt was good.
Yeah.
Carlton, that is. Their shirt's great.
Yeah.
Could have got rid of their regular fucking logo, but besides that, their shirt's really good.
Besides that, it's still a good kit. Definitely.
It's got a crocodile on it.
Yeah.
Famously, not many crocodiles in Carlton.
No.
Is what it is. But otherwise, very cool kit. Really cool, in fact.
For the season for Carlton?
No.
Probably not. I think this was just a nice big emotional game. Get the boys up. I think Patrick Cripps has now been involved in 4 new coach bounce games, and he's been best on in all of them. So shout out to him.
Well,
2 goals, 29 disposals.
maybe he's the problem.
Yeah.
If you've been around firing enough coaches,
all the time.
how often are you the problem at that point?
Yeah.
Bad news here for Bailey. For the Bulldogs, Bailey Williams going down with a moderate hamstring strain and is probably going to miss 5 weeks of footy. Tough look.
Another injury.
Yeah, the high performance team at the Bulldogs clearly not doing an awfully good job of keeping their players fit.
No, someone's maybe not going to have a contract for next year. Perhaps.
Yeah, Bevo and the high performance.
or.
But on a serious note, you probably can't let your coach go after that many injuries in one season, unless it's mutual. I just don't think you go around firing people when there's a lot of stuff out of their control, unless their job is to literally keep people fit.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
True. But he as head coach definitely gets a bit of grace there.
Yeah.
The performance staff hot seat at the moment for them.
Very low tackle total game, but I'll tell you what, there was about 1 billion people in this game with 5 tackles, and then another 1 billion with 4. Like that, it feels like. I mean, judging by the score, it was probably quite congested. They're shared it around a bunch.
Happy to move on.
Absolutely.
The game was fine. The only interesting factor was the fact that it was a bounce back spot. Carlton came from behind to pull that off with a pretty big last quarter, doubling their goals essentially. It was just a factor of if they start kicking straight, they'll win this one, and they did. So,
full credit to them.
Full credit to them. But it's a long season, and I don't think that's a big turning point for them.
No.
Josh Fraser taking over as interim coach, pretty sure confirmed as not going to be in the running for head coach, or he's not putting himself in the running for the head coach position.
Probably a good idea given that's Carlton Football Club.
Yeah. Tough task.
Get in, get out.
Yep.
Sunday
at the G, Essendon 8-13-61. While you're up 16-8-104.
Yeah, this is the appropriate time for this fixture at 1:10 in the afternoon.
Yep. Could have been played at Marvel, though, instead. Just saying.
Could have been. Essendon well walloped by Walyallop.
Nice.
Yep. Pretty sure I did the same thing for a Freo game last, so Doug Nichols round. Last year. But when you're thirsty, go to the well.
Yeah, correct.
Yep.
Correct. And speaking of thirsty, I had Patrick Voss and his hydration homies while you lapped it up as the Dockers demolished the Dons.
Nice.
Yeah.
We got 2 different puns out of their name. How good.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Oh, I'm so glad I didn't watch this because Patrick Voss would have been fucking unimaginably annoying if he kicked a bag.
Oh, yeah. Apparently, I was listening to this on the radio, and apparently he was, pretty up and about giving it to the Bombers fans, even though they obviously don't have any bearing on list decisions. But, he was on their list for a while and got moved on.
He's 22 and got good 15 minutes ago. He needs to simmer down.
Yeah. He's had, 2 good games out of 11 this year.
I'd appreciate if he ate a slice of humble pie at some point. I'm not sure if that will happen soon, though.
No, unfortunately.
think the worst thing that could happen for him is he could win a grand final. He might just, the episode of Community where Jeff Winger's ego keeps getting bigger.
I do not.
They keep cutting to like his ego, and it's like an apple, and it just keeps growing.
Okay.
And then it gets too big, and then he goes, it's not good. Would you believe? Yeah. So that's currently the Patrick Voss situation from an outsider's perspective.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe a flag would be good for the league then. Bloody Mossy's in here.
Why would it be good?
Or because it would get rid of him.
Oh. If I had to place bets on who is going to become the next Ben Cousins in the AFL, it's probably Patrick Voss.
Up there.
In the way that he'll let it get to his head. Bailey Smith passed it. You kind of expect it from him. I don't think it's going to get any more serious. He'll do some more dumb stuff.
Yeah,
but it won't be a 0 to 100. I mean, he's a protected species at the moment. Whereas Patrick Voss is, let's make an example of him, territory.
Yeah, good point.
Not insinuating he's doing anything currently. Just mean superstardom can affect us all. Yes. We would know we're on a moderately popular podcast.
We're on a podcast that may or may not get listened to by ones of people. But we have done what is now 178 episodes of it.
We're veterans of the game.
Love of the game.
And of each other.
If you don't,
we love our bread. We love our butter. But most of all, we love each other.
If you don't like this, you don't like real podcasting.
No, this is what it's meant to be.
Yeah.
It's not meant to be overly edited, hype beast trash talking about how they had a really hard life and fucking who's going to carry the boats? I was in the army.
Set up in a studio that has a production room next to it behind the glass that's manning the cameras and the microphones at all times. No, thank you.
Just jump in bed. Get your laptop out.
You're literally in bed.
I don't have the covers on, though, so that's all good. Anyway, back to the Shire for me.
I'm not in a studio. This is just downstairs in my house, strategically placed in a corner.
If you buy microphones that are designed to not feed back on a stage for rock music, you don't have to treat your podcast studio acoustically in any way at all.
Yeah, if I'm this far away, you can barely hear me.
Yes, he's not even there.
I have to be up here.
It's why you can hear me breathe in and breathe out sometimes. It's because the mic has to be here, unfortunately.
Yeah, yeah. We should have got the commentary box microphones where this little nose rest for your nose.
I would get one of. I'm pretty sure we did at one point look at those, and they were just slightly too expensive.
Yeah, there's the antique factor about them. I feel.
I'm not sure if they plug in with XLR or if they. There you go, Cole's lip ribbon commentator mic.
They plug straight into the AM radio that it's broadcasting from.
Amazon.in. Is that Amazon India?
I guess so.
I keep clicking images instead of... so Cole's Electro Acoustics, which is not affiliated with Cole's Supermarkets. Don't include pricing on the website. So we've just wasted everybody's time. Sorry, everybody.
You know what was a waste of time? This match went exactly how we thought. I was only listening to it because it was the only thing on, if I'm being honest.
They're $1,300. Was the reason we didn't buy a Coles Electroacoustics lip ribbon microphone.
Perfect.
I vaguely remember looking at them and going, "Oh, it's a ribbon microphone. We're cooked," before we've even looked at the price. And yeah. Oh, $925 on ProAudioLA.com. That's US dollars.
Bargain. But yeah, we can stick with what are these?
SM58.
Sure, SM58s.
Yeah, I'm not fucking around, mate.
Yeah.
Go to any music venue ever.
This
This
is what you've got.
Go on YouTube and search recording literally anything with an SM58. You can record an entire drum kit with an SM58. Just one on everything.
Yep.
Will it be as good as buying expensive microphones? It gets close.
It's the I feel like it's the similar reflection to my take on coffee, in that there's not that
You've
much
ruined it for me.
between good coffee and really good coffee.
Yeah, you really ruined it for me.
Yeah.
Nah, the main thing I'd say you'd find a big difference is it's probably a kick drum. Kick drum. Yeah, big bassy dog. But anyway, 40 or whatever.
Luckily, our podcast doesn't involve you playing the drums live.
No, but it could.
Sorry about that. You could.
Could.
What if you set up your electric drum kit, but instead of drum noises, it's just our soundboard? But you obviously keep the cymbal one, so you can do you keep the snare and the cymbal, so you can do the joke bit.
Very easy, like incredibly easy to set up. I just have to download them and put them onto the drum kit, and then I've got the audio cables out into the interface. That's fine. And
then instead of podcasting from a comfortable bed or your comfortable desk setup, you can just sit on a drum stool for 2 hours.
And also maybe the worst drum stool of all time. Like it's really not great. So I'll do it when we do it. If we do a charity stream, I'll do it from there. Yeah, there we go.
I think you'll find we've done 178 charity episodes at this point. Because we're non-for-profit, that's for sure.
We're non-for-profit in the way that we make no profit. We're not a non-for-profit. Anyway, if you were watching Euroke versus Richmond, sorry, but why?
The only reason why I listened to these two, like the first two Sunday games overlapped, and the only reason why I kept listening to the Freo one, even though they're up by a lot, was because I didn't want to listen to this one.
Yeah, because so this is actually a good segue into what I was talking about previously. You could have been listening to Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson.
True, I was mowing at the time. Yeah, so that's true.
Yeah, so there you go. Trying to buy Audible for 1 month, download the book, cancel, and then just wait until you finish the book and then re-up it.
Yep. Smart. Headline, Rossline left satisfied with 100-point feast as Euroke scrambled the Tigers' defence.
You're really good at making puns out of Indigenous names.
Hey, I'm just giving them the same treatment as everyone else.
No, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, and I don't think... and I think you have track record enough to show that there's absolutely no ill intent here. You do make puns out of whatever you can. And that's one of your good ones. Also, the Saints shirt is a good one. Their Sir Doug Nicholls shirt was a good one.
Look. Yep. Agree.
Yep. What do they call that symbol? Is that the... It's similar to the one they put around the center square, no? Center circle.
Yeah, it's like a yarning circle sort of setup.
Yeah, like a symbol of gathering or whatnot. Or, yeah. The that's just me inferring it based on that. I don't know actually what the meaning behind their current shirt is. But a nice touch as well, I think, is the boomerang at the collar.
Yeah, I believe the story behind this jumper was it's depicting Brad Hill's story of his journey through
love
the
that.
AFL. Designed by, I believe, a 11-year-old fan of the Saints Footy Club, I believe. So good story, good kit.
How many clubs has he played for? Off the top of your dome. At least 2.
I want to say 3.
There goes my theory. 4 would be great. Oh, if he played for one junior club, my theory could be on.
Yeah. Hawks, Freo, St Kilda.
All right, my theory could be on because there's 4 of those symbols, circular symbols. They could be depicting his time at each of those clubs.
Yeah.
Either way, good shirt.
Just having a look at what.
Not a single photo here of what Richmond did. Just side on. Oh no, they didn't wear anything special.
They didn't wear anything.
They're doing the north approach from last year. Can't afford to pay a graphic designer to make any other ones.
Well, they've got Dreamtime at the G this week.
Oh, of course. They'll definitely have a special shirt for that.
Mostly black with actually a really good kit on their sash. I think it's really good. But the Bombers have mostly red get up, obviously, to avoid the clash of black with the black and sash clash that would occur. But I don't see why the Tigers couldn't have worn that against the Saints, who have a lot of red and a lot of white on their front as well. I guess their backs are black, but that's about it.
I do think the Essendon one would be better if there was more black on it, unfortunately.
Yeah, me too.
Because I feel like it would make the snake look cooler. The snake as the sash is a really cool idea.
Yep.
Oh, I see the Richmond one.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
I can get behind that. I just think I do think it's rude taking the black from Essendon though. Cool shirt though. They've done a good job, and it does come with a little patch that says Dreamtime at the G. So yeah, no wonder they didn't wear it last week. Yeah, would have been funny.
You're right though. They couldn't afford a. They weren't doing a Suns where they have a Darwin and then a Doug Nichols.
Yeah,
separate Indigenous jerseys.
Well, I think Hawthorn's just wearing the same one again this week as well.
Yep. I imagine most clubs will do.
Yeah. But anyway, final round of the game. Final game of the round, if you will.
Final game of the round. Optus Stadium. West Coast Eagles. Wallage Marrawah, 13-10-88. GWS Giants 10-11-71.
I'm curious to see if you could make any pun out of Wallage Marrawah.
I didn't. I think I tried last year, maybe the year before.
Yeah, it's tough.
So skip back 50-odd episodes and go have a listen to that. No puns in this one.
I don't think it'll be 50 odd. We took liberties at the start of this year when there was no footy on.
True. 40-ish. So have a look around this time last year.
They do have dates on them, yeah.
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 Or, better yet, just so you don't miss any, go to
episode 1.
About February, March last year and listen through.
If you start with episode 1, press play, you'll get there eventually.
You'll get all the puns. You'll hear them all.
Except there is no episode 1. Because and by we, I mean I didn't realise how bad GarageBand on the old iPad was working. Lost it all.
Yep.
I've got nothing.
Okay.
I've got nothing for this game though. So
on similar theme to what we've been discussing throughout the evening, I had Bailey Williams puts his hand up to challenge for the best ruck in the competition with 41 hitouts, 2 goals, and 9 tackles to lead the fantasy rankings.
Hear me out though.
Actually, pretty good day out.
While if we go to standby, I'll go to my new My Stats Advanced Ruck Analysis tab.
Okay, great.
He attended 96 ruck contests, so most on ground. Unfortunately, his hitouts to advantage was 17%. Mind you, he did have the most hitouts, but he still only hit 7 of them to advantage.
Not great.
Not great. Which I'm not sure actually if that includes, because I think there's 2 stats and I couldn't find it on the AFL match recap table. But there's hit out obviously to your player, and then there's a hit out that leads to something good that they were talking about in game a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
As on a commentary. So I'm not sure if hit outs to advantage is actually a hit out just to a player, or if it's a hit out that actually leads to clearance, yes, or part of a scoring chain. Yeah. Because they were the Eagles were getting a lot of first use and then just getting jammed up.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, absolutely. Harley Reid, 34 disposals, 2 goals. Good day out.
A lot of chat that this is Harley Reid's best game he's ever played. And I think if you look on paper against the midfield he was coming up against, it's not like he's turned up at Richmond and logged 40, you know?
Yeah. No, good point. I can't imagine he's won many of his first 49 games. So
no.
There can't be too many that are huge highlights.
Yeah, and also there wasn't any bullshit fighting, any of that crap.
Yes. Yeah. No flipping birds.
No nothing. He just played footy.
Yeah.
Only time I saw him complain was when he got taken high after he missed that goal that he did offend for.
Yes, he did get taken high though.
And it wasn't even like a tackle that drifted high. It was just that he got like a forearm in the throat.
Yeah, he just got close on.
So what are you doing?
Fashion. Yeah. He didn't even really need to complain about it. It was so obvious.
I think you got to when you missed the goal too.
Yeah. Got to make sure it's seen at that point.
Got to make sure you didn't get advantage.
Yep.
Sorry, did you do yours yet?
I did.
You did? Okay, cool. Sorry. Yeah, the Bailey Williams. Oh, duh, yes.
But I will say, great way to cap off the round. You know, I love, late Perth game. Nice sort of later finish for us here on the East Coast on Sunday night.
Yeah, I enjoyed it, which I wasn't expecting at all. We don't like the shirt though.
Oh, the Eagles get no good.
And I think the problem is it is so close to being good.
It is really close to being good. It's not far off at all. It's just, I don't even think the eagle face is too big. It's just in the wrong position. It just needs to be slightly lower.
I'd also prefer if the eagle didn't have blue on its face, but what can you do with club colours? But yeah, my main problem is the way it fades into the blue at the top with the Hungry Jacks logo and such.
Yeah.
So it's once again corporate sponsorship just really letting the team down, really.
Yeah.
Because I actually don't mind the position of it, to be fair, because the triangle
it's
of
a big V.
the triangle of the head goes up with the arms.
Yeah.
I think it's just how it's been managed at the top there.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
But otherwise quite good.
Big, did it? Well, they got blue everywhere else in that bloody jumper. It doesn't need a blue beak.
Absolutely do not need a blue beak. But if this was one of the ones that was designed by a child this week, sorry for ragging on your art. The Giants one is fine.
It's okay. Yeah, it's fine. And you know what? White shorts works well.
White shorts did go well with it.
Yeah, it was.
It's the white
color
border
rush, but not in the sense. It was just a good color matchup.
Yep. Yeah, I sent a lot more messages in and around this game than I thought I would. Such commentary as Sunday evening footy delivering wild. You said involving West Coast too, so I said so confusing, but I'm entertained.
Yeah,
and my favourite thing that I said that got good reactions from the boys as well as Jacob. So approaching halftime, let's check the score worm. Giants were down by 14. And I said, I don't know what Adam Kingsley is going to say at halftime, but I do know how he's going to say it. And you took that, which what I thought was a swish, and somehow you alley-ooped it with, my guess he's going to spray it, not say it.
Yep.
Pretty good. Pretty good analysis.
Yeah. I imagine there might have been some, I don't know, extra laps of the plane on the way back or something, like no sleeps, up early when you're back in, recovery swim, sprints, second recovery swim, some absolute flogging at training this week.
To be fair, I think the yelling at them did work. Giants came back a little bit after halftime.
Yep. He is a good sprayer.
And it was effective.
Yeah.
Just not as effective as Bailey Williams, unfortunately.
It was somehow less effective than, would you say, 17%?
17% hit outs to advantage rate, yeah.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
And that's footy.
Very good. That's footy.
It's only been 2.25 hours. Holy shit.
Yeah, shoe-in recap. You had Swans who won by 6. I had Freo who won by 43. Nice little burst. We're still both knotted up on 9. My margin, 280. Yours is 328. So a little clawback of the margin there. Still a bit of a gap to close. Should we? Do you want to do news or just the tips first?
I can do some rapid fire news, actually.
Let's rapid fire news.
I can offer you fun facts about Hawthorn's last game that weren't the result. Connor McDonald and Jack Ginnivan both logged their 100th game. So that's nice.
Yeah.
Good on the boys. Connor McDonald is the first.
For them coming up.
What was that?
Nice little card coming up for them, probably next year's release. Little milestone card.
Oh, very true. That'll be nice. The reason why it's nice for C-Mac is he is the first player to debut under Sam Mitchell to get 100 games.
Oh.
Yep. So that's cute. Also in Hawks news, Will Day Goat is done with recovery. Man is back on the list. It's the VFL list, but he's back on the list nonetheless.
Yep.
I believe the plan is to either return just before the bye or after the bye into the AFL squad, which I think is a great move. And you've noted here a potential new sponsorship for him.
Yeah, he's got to be on the Elastoplast payroll. Looking at photos of him, in that news saying he's back, he's vintage jutted up, both shoulders, full strapped. Like he's a roller game sort of player now.
And we knew how Chris Judd used to play.
Yeah, if he gets into that form, cheering as a Hawks fan.
Speaking of cheering, I'll be cheering for Chol this weekend. Back in, baby.
Oh, back in.
He's green on the injury list. My boy's back. And as for sad Hawks news, we've been... You can say this one. You've got a pun.
Thanks. Hawks have been cast from the Lon Neston.
Oh, sorry. There you go.
Thanks. I feel like that could have been a really good. I guess we'll stick around until cast out at the end of next season. So still got another year and whatever games left of this year, a handful.
Yeah, if you do see it in the headlines, copyright Storm the Beach.
Yep. So good little ground name, like the Brisbane Cricket Ground or the Solarium, for example. Nice little casual ground name, Lon Neston. Nice little, it could have been a nice little pun for a family sort of trip down there yearly to see the boys play.
Who would do that?
But that's a tradition that you're going to have to adjust, make amendments to in the not too distant future.
Yeah, don't worry. Had a call with Jacob earlier.
Yeah. Now, after that sad news, the Hawks are back there this week to start the round. So, back on the saddle. But after a 25-year partnership playing in Tassie, they're
been told to fuck off.
And who knows? You might just have to do what everyone else does now and have to travel to gather round.
Well, that was actually on the cards. Yeah, it's like, well, if we don't have anything else, we may as well pick something in the first half of the season as well.
Yeah.
Just pick the best game or the easiest game, but yeah, the best game availability wise for everyone to go first half of the season, just because it makes the waiting a little bit less painful.
Yep.
And it means any potential trips for finals are spread out from Hoxaston too, so it's a bit easier on the wallet to spread the expenses.
Yep. Smart. Now, a couple of stats coming out of Hawks tenure at York Park. From its 87 games, 66 wins and 1 draw, so a winning percentage of 75.8, and had passed 11 matches there. So, good time to get out.
No wonder fucking Tassie want us fucking off. They're scared they'll lose to us in Launceston.
Yeah, pretty much. Anyone should be scared. Because, as we know, it's been a fortress.
It's more embarrassing when it's your own, the state your team's named after, though, isn't it?
Yeah, true, exactly. I mentioned have Adelaide there this weekend. Also have North Melbourne and Melbourne later in the year.
I'm going to that one.
Yeah, and already played Gold Coast there, so leaving a significant ground advantage behind.
You better fucking whack Melbourne in Launceston. I swear to fuck. Little revenge slot there.
Very true. All right, other news?
I've got a note here for Tasmania's list concessions have been locked in.
Yep.
They are getting priority access for their first to local prospects for their first 4 drafts, and then more rights on them for the further 2 years. I I believe this is mostly similar to what has been documented prior to this. But this is official, locked in, absolutely set in stone, 100% happening now.
As long as the club joins the competition.
As long as the club joins the competition, yes. So the club exists. All this will happen.
Yep.
They can pre-select eligible Tasmanian-based players in advance of each of their first 4 drafts, 2027 to 2030. 5th and 6th, 2031 and 2032, they'll be able to pre-select local players only after the first round of the draft. And 2033, they'll do the matching bids situation that applies to the rest of the competition.
Yep.
Which by then is going to be the shit one. Well, the shit one, I mean the one that will make it slightly harder for them. But yeah, so, you know, the other part was father-sons, which is officially locked in 100 or more matches for Tasmanian-born AFL men's players.
Yep.
Which is the first
or 200
10
more.
drafts of Tasmania's entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they don't get any more?
Well, I guess it would
go to actual father-sons.
Yeah, I think they would then re-amend the rules to be played whatever 150 matches for the club.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah.
I think you'd be close enough to tie that up. Or if the player is son of a player who played 200 or more senior men's matches in the Tassie State League.
Yes.
Is the other one that they can access to. So, and players can choose if they're eligible for 2 clubs under father-son. So,
yeah, it's a lot of Tassie news coming today.
Yeah.
You know, whether they're stealing everyone's players and everyone's home away from home. I'm officially anti-Tasmania. I'm anti-stadium. Fuck them off. They're done. They're cooked. But at least, look, in all seriousness, I would like them to come in. I would like the stadium. But on the bright side, if they don't come in and there's no stadium, I'll go to Launceston again. Because they're going to need some more revenue, aren't they?
Hey, good point.
So you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
There you go. That's my rapid fire.
Yeah, I mean, this could have been a Butcher of the Week as well. I just dropped it in news, but we've seen the emergence of Wharfy time, so Fremantle's bloody team rallying sort of cry thing that's gone around the stadium and gets the crowd up and about a bit.
They do get up and about, unfortunately.
Yeah. On the Fox broadcast for the Swans Pies game, we had, the Swans surge flash across the screen. I think that might have just been a bit more of a descriptor than anything. And there might have, I think there was something going on at a West Coast game as well. Bit of an epidemic going on for, getting your team up and about. We see in other sports across the globe, particularly like, NHL or the NFL, especially in playoff times, teams obviously give out shirts and in particular rally towels, little towels that the fans can wave around in big moments. It's getting a bit silly with the lights, with the songs going and the lights going, flicking on and off. And now this business, let's just play footy.
What I want is for the AFL to look at the Premier League as opposed to the NFL a lot more.
More singing, less light shows.
That's something we did at the footy on the weekend. We tried to do a what do we think of Sydney? Shit. What do we think? Shit, Sydney. Didn't really catch on. Unfortunately.
Wonder why.
But there was a lot of Pies fans around. It was all in good fun.
It always is.
And it's funnier when when they were actually losing at the time. But give me a song before the start of the game.
Yep.
That the crowd sings along with. Preferably
a lead-in song.
Preferably with the crowd louder than the backing track.
Yep.
A la You'll Never Walk Alone. And then give me, if you're going to do something specific, make it really, really cool and heartfelt. Like, I don't know, the crowd at Anfield clapping at minute 20 for every game to remember Diogo Jota. I don't want your Wharfie time, flashing lights, fucking epilepsy show. We don't need that. There's enough action in an AFL game that you're not falling asleep. This isn't the NFL.
Action. Yeah.
Like, you don't need the extra stuff.
We almost can't do the songs or the during game songs here in the crowd because there's too much action. Like, you got to be ready to yell out ball.
That is the culture, right? That's the in-game culture. I would sort off the corporate marketing fucking Mitre 10 rebel sport. Let's kick a goal, trash at quarter time and 3/4 time, and just give us some culture. Give us some. We ate Tottenham. We ate Tottenham. We ate Tottenham. We ate Tottenham. Give us some of that.
Get 4 blokes out in the field, and they all give their best ball into a microphone, and then the fans and the crowd votes via clapping.
How good?
Yeah.
But, like, yeah. I don't want Wharfie time. I don't want flashing lights. I don't want to listen to rap music.
Now, excluding, I'm positive the light show that's going to be accompanying the Dreamtime at the G is probably going to be fucking fantastic, right?
To clarify, when I say light show, I mean flashing strobe trash.
Flashing all the strobes, every 3/4 of the lights in the stadium after every goal.
Not it.
That one shit.
Yeah. Goal songs also shit me if everyone's got one.
They're fine.
It depends on the song.
A minute or 45 seconds to burn anyway.
That's what I mean. You don't need to burn that. You can just talk to your comrades.
Clap. Say how good it was to your neighbour.
What I would like to sort off is the
goals to start something.
No, I need them to not. I need them to not be involved. I need them to shut the fuck up.
A loose snare drum out of beat.
It's not it's not even like one part of that snare drum is loose. It's all parts. The batter head, the reso head, and the snare wires are all loose. The drum sounds like flop, 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 flop.
I disagree only because that had some rhythm about it, what you just did.
Flop, 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 flop. No, I can't add no rhythm. It's unfortunate.
It's usually only, Gold Coast, bang, bang, bang. Like it's 3 hits of the drum. That's it, and they're still lacking rhythm.
Technically, that is rhythm.
Does it have to be a pattern? Or is it just rhythm in the fact that it's either
you can even if it sounds like shit, you can write it musically. It'll look silly. It'll look incredibly silly, but you can write it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So there you go. Anyway, I'm auditioning for any cheer squad that'll take me that wants their drums fucking in time. Thank you. My rates are cheap.
Fair enough. All right, and last bit of news. Confirmed clash between Australia and Ireland for the AFLW. So coming up on August 1st at North Sydney Oval. A little clash between the nations. I think I read there's somewhere around 40 Irish players in the AFLW, so I don't believe we're going full, international rules. I believe it'll just be a AFLW contest between the two countries, but should be, I guess, well outfitted for both sides.
This game, do they have a time yet? Have they picked a time?
I lost you there. What'd you say?
Oh, have they picked a time?
Let me get the headline.
4:15 p.m. Perfect. They couldn't have done this any better because Hoxton 2026, August 1st, game 1:15, I think, from memory.
That sounds right.
Yep. So that gives us a place to be after the Hawks game, planted at the pub, watching the AFLW Australia versus Ireland game. The only way it could have happened any better is if everyone was in Sydney that weekend instead of Launceston, and we could have gone to the game. But that's fine. We'll take it.
Yeah. And the AFL has, surprise, surprise, actually done their fixturing right to fit in this clash. So despite having a 105 Sydney versus St Kilda at Marvel on that day, and then a 135 Hawks versus Roos, there's a gap, and then 6:35 Port Adelaide versus the Giants. So there will be obviously a bit of overlap at the end.
Well, that's pretty good.
Timing. But pretty good to leave it in a slot where it will be standalone, and I assume would get coverage on Fox Footy.
Well, I hope so. Oh, no. I have to imagine they broadcast it on 7 as well. You'd hope. Because you don't do that kind of exhibition game if you're not going to try and build fan base too, right? Like you'd hope everyone should be able to watch it.
Fingers crossed.
But no, that's really cool they're doing that.
Should be good.
Should we hit the tip?
We'll be. Yeah, let's get the tips out. I'm interested to see the kits.
Oh, I'm so keen to see the kits.
Yeah. Because obviously international rules, the Aussie kits have always been like a bit of a mix-up with like dark navy mixed in as well as pretty green gold.
The Victorian kit with green and gold added in.
Pretty much.
Big AFL loves it.
Yeah, pretty much. All right, round 11. Thursday evening, York Park. Look out, Launceston. What else are you going to do on Thursday night? Watch the Hawks beat the Crows.
Oh, yeah, what you said. Yeah, it's Hawks. Hawks win this. Break a bit of a streak of form. As I mentioned earlier, Cam Nan is in. Charles back. Mitch Lewis has been hitting fine form. The Wiz is the wizard. It's looking good. We're totally okay. Everyone's going to be giving Adelaide a lot of kudos after their absolute fucking smattering of North, but I don't think they hold up the same against the Hawks in Launceston conditions.
Correct. Still, it's North Melbourne. Hawks in Launceston. It's essentially a system pick.
It is at that point. Yeah.
So, despite Adelaide being, another decent team on a good bit of form at the moment, it's not exactly a double underline bounce back spot for the Hawks, but it's pretty close.
Single underline. I'll give them a single underline.
Single underline, yeah. Now, I will say, skimming through this round, we actually have a tight one for a lot of matches here. Like, there's a lot of potential picking each way this week. So, should be either some good footy or some absolute heartbreaks as far as position on the tipping leaderboards go.
This is going to be a bit of a shake-up.
Yep. Right, and Friday night, Dreamtime at the G, as we alluded to.
So that is Richmond Essendon.
Richmond Essendon. Essendon favourite going into this one.
This is the first time these two have faced each other as part of the bottom three. Or bottom two. I can't remember if they're bottom two at the moment. They might be, actually.
No, this is Dreamtime at the toilet bowl.
Yeah, this is the first time they faced each other being the bottom two for a long time, and unfortunately they didn't save the stat. That's incredibly unfortunate. Mind you, Richmond have 25 fit players on their primary list. So it's Essendon for me, which feels weird to say.
It does feel weird to say. I'm also going the Bombers. Going the favourites. Bookies know. Richmond don't even have enough blokes to name a full team list for the day without calling up a VFL contract player and having to get a special dispensation from the league to do so, which hasn't been done since the Eagles had to do it in COVID when they had 1 billion blokes who got COVID. But, I mean, as far as toilet bowls go, this could be a good clash.
It could be.
This is a real deal toilet bowl where 11 rounds, like, we've played 10 rounds of footy and both of these teams have only won one game.
Yeah, this isn't just the worst team in the league and someone who's definitely going to beat them. This is a toilet bowl that could potentially go either way, even though Richmond are whacked on so far injury-wise. So,
yeah. To be fair to the Bombers, though, they did win last week, 8-13-61 versus Patrick Voss, 5-0-30.
You bastard. It's
but
Essendon.
It was close for a while.
It's Essendon, and I'll be happy if they don't win anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah, good point. And then these are being... This is kind of delightful. This Friday night doubleheader, late start. There's obviously a bit of overlap. I feel like we could push Dreamtime at the G a bit earlier. Like, it's dark early now. Started earlier. But 8:30 over at Optus. Fremantle hosting St Kilda. The Ross Line Bowl.
It's Freo for me.
Freo. It could be by a lot.
Or St Kilda will do something stupid.
Bore it up.
Yeah. Oh, no.
A lot of points at the first improvement.
Damien Hardwick travels to Marvel for the next game.
He doesn't like going there. And this has been the Suns' next game following Darwin trip, which has been very successful, has been a bit of a hoodoo spot.
I'm doing the meme.
It's been oftentimes it's been to Marvel as well in recent years. But I have to take the Suns.
I've realised I'm actually doing well in the tipping still, so I'm taking the Suns. But it would have been funny to take the system. It would have felt really good taking a funny system pick based on that. Yeah.
And North will want to prove something. I wouldn't be surprised if it is a closer game as well. After getting waxed last week, North should try and get back up.
Yeah, pretty sure they got waterboarded. They're getting waterboarded right now.
Yeah.
They're strapped into chairs with some big fucking CRT TVs in front of them, and there's 4 posts on the board on the TVs, and Clarko's yelling, "What do the posts mean?" They're the goals. Anyway, It is the Suns.
Yeah. Saturday afternoon, there's bloody scheduling. They're doing it again. Geelong hosting Sydney down at the Cattery.
Yeah, Geelong favourites here, but I'm still taking Sydney because I don't think Geelong are necessarily as good as everyone thinks, maybe. It is the GMHBA factor, but...
It's a tricky one. They certainly can't do a wide out here.
No, that'd be a problem. No, they're going to wear their shit fucking Indigenous shirt anyway.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Geelong, mate, their Indigenous shirt's bad. West Coast is close to greatness. Geelong's is just not good.
Let's just have a look. Oh, yeah. No, you're right. It's bad.
They also wore, if I'm not mistaken, same or similar design last year in the way that it was white with a big belly blue stripe around it.
Yeah. Correct.
Don't go back to the well if the well's poisoned, my guy.
Put a cap on it.
Yeah.
Forget about it forever.
Pour some fucking concrete in it, dude.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's tough that, but I think Sydney
Sydney is a dog at the Cattery.
Sydney, Kerno might get a good goal this week.
Possibly.
I'm not including the one he kicked last week from. Should have put this in my fucking thing. He literally dropped the football, got paid the mark. There was no infringement. He didn't really even control it for long enough. If you can't control your specky, you shouldn't just be awarded it because you were fucking 3 kilometers in the air, dude.
Correct.
If I get on someone's shoulders and then fist the football, it absolutely doesn't mean it's a mark.
True. Yeah, true.
But yeah, Kono might actually kick a goal that he deserves this week.
Yeah. All right, and then 20 minutes later at the G, we've got Collingwood hosting West Coast for Harley Reid's 50th game.
Nice that. It's West Coast, I think. They get up for the milestone.
Yeah, they'll get around him for the milestone. Collingwood, obviously, very, very heavy favourites, $7, $5 for Scott Pendlebury's record-breaking game, 4:43.
4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Good formation, that. 4-3-3.
Good formation, yeah.
Nothing silly, just kind of stalwart, that 3 midfield, 1 pivot, 2 8s to do all the work, 2 wide forwards and a striker or a false 9, if you will, depending on how you like to spread the defense. It's pretty flexible.
Perfect.
Yeah,
works. Now the odds would suggest Collingwood are definitely, absolutely going to get up for this, and you think they would, right? Are they good enough to be 42-point favourites against West Coast? I mean, West Coast isn't very good. Collingwood very good.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're lucky that Darcy Cameron's back because Bailey Williams is on the prowl.
He's hot.
Yeah,
at the moment.
He's on a 1-game streak. he's thriving. No, legitimately, it is the Pies.
It's the Pies, but I don't think it'll be 40.
Don't take the over.
Yeah, don't take.
They legitimately might lose.
It's the Pies, closer than the odds suggest, but they should get up for their man. Yes. All right, and then over to Adelaide Oval, Port Adelaide hosting Carlton. Are Carlton back?
No, that was Port Adelaide are winning this one. That was this is a system pick.
This is the pulse check on the dead cat bounce.
This is the 50-50. They won the last one. They lose this one.
Yeah. Good point. I think I'm thinking about it too much. Just look at what it is. It's Port Adelaide at home against a bad team who's just sacked their coach and won their big game coming back from it. Port Adelaide, $1.50 favourites. The bookies know.
Yeah.
Should know.
I'd love to see the stats on second game for an interim manager or like mid-season. Even if it's a proper coach hire, but like, middle of the season kind of situation, because first game is not fuck. All right, boys, we've got to win, and we've got the bounce anyway, so we're going to win. Second game is, all right, boys, I've been around for slightly long enough that I can start teaching you how I want you to play, and then that becomes the problem. You're imparting some stuff.
Yeah.
And then you realise it wasn't the coach in the first place that was the problem.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, I think it's smart plays probably Port Adelaide.
Yeah, absolutely. How on earth are the Giants paying $2.75 to beat the Lions when they couldn't beat West Coast?
Yeah, Giants hosting the Lions here at 12:30 on Sunday. Why is there fucking 4 games on Saturday with 2 of them at the same time, basically, and not 3 games on Sunday? Anyway,
I've got no statewide public holidays in my calendar, so I can't figure out anything else.
Yeah.
Could be regional holidays potentially, but
still. Giants hosting the Lions. Giants, long flight back. Just lost to West Coast. You can't pick them, surely.
It's the Lions. It's the Lions.
You got to take the Lions.
And if you put $2, if you put $5 at $2.75, you're losing your $5 on the Giants.
True. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're correct.
Jesus Christ. Last game of the round is fucked. This is the tough one for the brain.
Western Bulldogs hosting Melbourne. This is a tricky one for the brain.
Western Bulldogs should be great. Have no one. Marvel. Melbourne should be shit. Best team in the league. It's Melbourne. I think
you got to take Melbourne, which is true. I think this is actually a really good value game. $1.77 just for a straight up win.
Yeah, I think it's all right. I think
if you take those that you just read them as they are and you go, okay, they should win, being Melbourne, Brisbane, Port Adelaide at home against Carlton, you're almost at $4 for those 3 teams in a multi. Don't bet multis because they never win. But if you were such inclined,
if you feel like it,
make it a four piece there for $4.95 and throw in Fremantle for good measure, and that'll be one of those 4 will lose. It's just about knowing which one. But regardless, should be Melbourne in their matchup.
So back on the Suns, just real quick, just very quickly. Yep. They've hard countered the system pick against the Darwin slump because the leadership group's been talking about it.
Oh.
Yeah. So Powell has said in an interview that they're talking about it and making some tweaks. They understand that this happened previously and it's not happening anymore. Not going to happen. Just won't happen.
Yeah. Okay.
There you go.
Well, they've said it won't happen, so it should not.
And there you go.
Right, good to know.
Those are tips. Shoe 'em in.
Shoe in of the week. Obviously can't pick Collingwood. That's fine. Out of the remainder, I think I've got to play it safe and it's either Freo at home or Brisbane. I think it's Freo at home. So
Cool.
Freo.
I'm going Brisbane. There you go.
Yep.
I love leaving it to Sunday. Fuck's sake.
2 options. But yeah, I'm back to the well with Freo 2 weeks in a row. How about that?
For your sake, I hope they win. For Paddy Voss's sake, I hope they lose.
Fair enough.
And that is footy. I've got a button for this.
Football in it, you like it.
Football, innit?
So, it's not big news, but the most important news of the week is Liverpool have released their kit for next season.
Oh, okay.
It's another throwback kit. So, Adidas is going back to the well. It's essentially a redo of that iconic Candy sponsored kit that they had back in the day. Mm-hmm. We're talking John Barnes. It is John Barnes, isn't it? Yeah, John Barnes and Ian Rush kind of era. Big Candy sponsorship used to be, and then instead of like plain red, it's got like dashes of white all over it. Very cool kit, and they're doing the long sleeve again, which I'm all for. I'm buying the long sleeve kit once again. Well, that's best football news of the week. Also, Chelsea lost yet another cup final. Couldn't remember if I touched on it last week because I'm not sure if it happened last week or this week.
I think so, yeah.
But they turned up and they lost the FA Cup. So that's a bit of a streak for them.
Who won it?
City.
I
believe.
Great. Chargers win.
Yeah, well, they did fire their manager or whatever. Chelsea did. What they should have done is fired their manager in order to make the most of the new coach bounce just before the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Yep. So they've lost each of their last 7 finals at Wembley.
That's not a good record, is it?
2 of which were to City, 3 of which to Liverpool, 1 of which to Leicester, and 1 of which to Arsenal. All in the last 7 years.
Everyone's just got their measure.
Yeah, sucks to suck.
Yep.
So, in other Chelsea news, this is the slightly more sad thing. Xabi Alonso to Chelsea. It's official. It's unfortunate that we're going to have to make him feel really uncomfortable when he comes to Anfield, but it's unfortunate.
What are you going to do?
I wanted him to become a really good manager, but look, if he's at Chelsea, I'm not sure how that's going to work. Just because of the club's general attitude to the expendability of managers. I think he's going to have the same problem that he had at Real Madrid. Unless Chelsea are changing their ways, which, as much as I would prefer if they just keep losing, it's kind of hard to keep track on all the managers they hire, so it would make my life easier if they just grew up a little bit.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you hate to see Liverpool legend go there, but it is what it is. Maybe he can, cut his teeth at like the
an up-and-coming team.
Yeah.
And then
pop over. Speaking of Chelsea managers, one of the fucking 7 managers Chelsea's had this season, Enzo Maresca, is replacing Pep at City after Pep departs, I believe, at the end of the season.
Yeah, okay. Interesting strategy.
He, Enzo Maresca was a assistant of Pep for a while.
An understudy,
Yeah.
if you will.
which is why everyone was pretty hot on him when he went to Chelsea.
Yep.
But yeah, so now what he's done is he's cut his teeth at a budding young club, and then he's oh, sorry. I think Pep's got a contract for next season still too.
Hey, look.
Anyway, look, they might have a bit of a handover period potentially.
Exactly. If you're a Football Innit fan, I feel like you'd much rather go. Obviously, it makes it easy when your club's a bit more successful, and then you can go, oh yeah, I'll give it one more run, and then we can hand over sort of throughout next year, figure it out from there.
Yep.
Rather than be in dire straits of, let's get a manager in. Oh, his 24 days at the club has not been very good. Let's get a different one in. We haven't won. We're 3 draws and 2 losses from 5 match weeks. Let's get another one in. How come this season went to shit? Obviously, I think even as a fan of your club, even if they're doing badly, you'd rather have some sort of succession planning going on in a longer term. But it's easier to do that when you're winning matches.
Yeah, because you attract the best talent. Everything's easier when you're winning, isn't it? So,
and people are a bit more patient. Fans are a bit more patient, etc.
Yeah, and I'm sick of impatient fans. If I can tell you that for free.
No time for them.
Absolutely. Yeah, nice. Yes, ironically, I actually do have no time for them. There's some absolute fucking cookers in Hawthorn fan groups at the moment, and I'm fucking sick of it. Obviously, all the Liverpool ones, given that the fan base is a lot more global, I just get barrage of fucking trash. Just simmer down. Just simmer down. I get that your life is frustrating. Okay? But you don't have to center your entire week and an entire identity around the success of this football team. Ooh. It can be close. But you need to find a way to get rid of the frustration of the football. You need something else that you're equally as passionate about that you can distract yourself with.
Yeah, that's why they're passionate about sacking managers.
Oh, shut the fuck up. Hobby. It's like why Isaac mows the lawn. The Suns were bad for such a long time.
That I went and moved to a place that had more grass.
Yeah,
so
like it was a
meditative practice of mowing grass and then getting under a lawnmower and getting your arm burnt and oily every 45 minutes.
Yeah, you should mow here.
Yeah.
Some nice grass.
How come the grass doesn't get any longer than that in the shore?
I'm pretty sure I see tyre tracks in the top section of this photo. It is also a working sheep farm. Do you reckon they just let the sheep roam? Oh, there's tours fucking every day. Yeah. There's no way they let the sheep roam through this section.
Probably not.
No.
It's type of grass.
No. Probably, actually, yeah. It's like, it's probably the same function genetically as what tells your pubes to stop growing, Because they don't grow like Gamel's beard down to the floor.
Well, I know your arm hair doesn't, but...
Well, mine are not down to the floor.
That's what the mower's for.
See, that'd be a great segue if we were sponsored by Dollar Shave Club, the Lawnmower 4.0.
Yeah. Yeah, would.
But since we're not sponsored by them, fuck them.
No. Let's flip a coin.
Yeah, facts. It's my turn.
Yep. I was a Dollar Shave Club customer for a long, long time.
I've still got refills that I can't use anymore because I broke the handle.
Yeah, that happens. All right, your flips are ready.
Yep. This one's going to be heads.
Hey.
I did the golf thing.
Mm-hmm.
I imagined the shot in my head. So I imagined the flip landing heads.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it happened.
Did you also imagine it how it looked on my screen where it was really laggy as it was flipping around?
It was laggy for me too.
Like it went heads twice.
Yeah. Yeah, what it did was it landed heads, but then bounced back up, landed on its side. This is if the coin flip was real, and then went heads.
Yeah, correct. All right, back on track.
3 hours on the dot.
Yeah, how about that for those playing on at home? If stuck around, it's 11 p.m. on a school night. But Zach, you're welcome for 3 hours. See you next week.